Same like old times. Yup. If the next right is in the middle of the sea, how will our adversaries meet us there? They shall find their way as we find ours. It is all part of the scribe's design. Now, reader, please confirm the next point of our sea journey. We seek the hulk of oars. It's okay, it's fine. Honestly, who even needs, like, a good stream? Who even needs to be a professional streamer? Not me. The wagon continues rolling gently across the waves, which seems to you a welcome change of pace after having come from flagging hands not very long ago. However, Jodariel seems more concerned now than before and paces ceaselessly. When she notices Ruki, she stops him for some questioning. Greentail, how is he doing? Cool, Headwind? Oh, he's pretty much the same. Been up all night reaching into the waters about to guess. His first time out at sea? His first. Reader, please check on Headwind when you have the opportunity. He requires our support and we require his swift recovery. You wish them a good afternoon as you go check up on the others in the group. Later you find Headwind looking out of sorts. Oh, hello my friend. It's just, the sea hasn't been good for me, I guess. It's funny, all this trouble just to get back to the Commonwealth of all places. Hey, tell me something. What do you miss most? What do you miss the most about that place? Alright, Luke, choose. Every decision matters in this game, just so you know, so choose. Choose. Am I a lonely boy? Am I a scholar? Am I a... I don't know, pressure. Am I a glutton? Am I empty? You choose food. I like my food. You confess it that you do miss Commonwealth cuisine, not that you often got to eat your fill of it or anything. The food, that's a surprise. I always thought the food was terrible. Ha! I hope you're not offended. I think maybe you haven't tried real food. One day if we luck out and find ourselves decent ingredients, I'll cook something for you, okay? Ooh. Anyway, I'll be fine, I think. Thank you for checking up on me. You sense he wishes to be alone. There's not much to be done for him now. I am sorry for my interruption, reader. Please again confirm the next point of our voyage. The Sea of Solace. Good choice, you're gonna make you some good ass dinner now. Ooh. Ooh. Hell yeah, I love me some dinner. By the scribes, the sea, I didn't know it was so beautiful. Having escaped the waters of the Worm Gulf, you can now see what must be the hulk of oars far on the horizon. Not everyone has taken well to the sea voyage, however. Alright. Again. Alright, Luke, again. Decision. What's it gonna be? Underking? The Underking Pass. The North Current toward the Hulk of Oars run as quick as Underking Oars himself. Ores? Hulk of Ores. Gabe believes that the 8 scribes shall bless you here. Find Gay gazing down into the depths. The water is so very beautiful, and yet it's very dangerous. They always said it's very dangerous if you fall in or drink enough of it. But the scribes, they have protected us, and they are watching. I just know. Even out here, in the waters of under King Ores, they urge us on. I feel it. I just know. There's no denying that the north current sends you quickly on your way. Perhaps it is the thought of reaching land again, but you can see a sense of spring in everybody's step. Your companions gain +2 quickness for the next rite. Ooh. Good choice. At last you arrive at the Hulk of Ores. After journeying across the sea, it seems the next rite is to commence here soon, though there is no sign of your next adversaries yet. Down the river. The fuck you want, Jodariel? Reader, a moment of your time. You ask what is on her mind. Hedwin, he is beginning to recover from his illness. However, its sudden onset serves as a reminder, I believe. I have known Hedwin since he was a child. Even now, I hesitate to say that he has grown. Nevertheless, there are such things that even I would never say to him directly. For instance, I struggle with his confidence, at times. Whether he leads us to our freedom or our doom, I am ambivalent. Speak not a word of this to him. Of course, in case that is unclear, I shall tell him in my own way if and when the time requires. All this already. An ancient manuscript that chronicles the legends of the downside and a mystic path to freedom. Works again just as I got back. Ooh, perfect. Inspect. The Emperor Solimer knew not of this, of course. His expedition yielded not the treasure he desired, but brought him closer to his country than he had ever been before. As he traveled down the river Sklorian in pursuit of greed, he found instead an inkling of shame. He saw the sunken faces of his people, heard their words for him. In time he could not ignore it, and it proved more than he could bear. The river finally claimed him, his belongings, and his retinue. Once the people heard, I understand they cried with joy. Perhaps he ought to have perished, but the mercy shown to him, I think, is what transformed him. Fuck this. Mouse to keyboard. What's this? Oh, you just keep right on ringing the bell, sister. Keep at it. I know it's not mealtime. It's fine. I'm sorry. I really enjoy the constant ringing sound, though. Not that now that it doesn't mean anything to me or anyone anymore. Besides ringing the bell, it's probably some pretty good exercise, right? And it's good training for my ears too. You know we Kurds have ultra sensitive hearing, you don't you? Well, not anymore. I don't. Oh shit! I pissed them off. Oops. He mad. He mad.
Hey, state ipsio aliaste.
Ooh, more damage. Leave one decision to you and you go and piss someone off. Hey, that wasn't a decision. That was just me spamming the bell for no reason. What do you think, Tizo? Don't I look just like Mr. Hedwin? Cool. Wait, I think. What's that? A serpentine creature emerges from the water, followed by several others of its kind. You recognize it as a worm of the sea dominion. What they are all doing here, you see plain by the ritual raiments. The nearest one somehow loosens its mask. Good sirs and good ladies, so it is you that heed the summons to glorious competition against this knight and his brigade. Well then, let us do battle now without delay. More than our freedom is at stake here, but our very honor, and this knight fully intends to reclaim his. Oh, and lest this knight forgets, he is called Sir Gilman. He salutes you all on behalf of the Pyre Hearts until the contest. He splashes out of view just as the stars above begin to shimmer with strange light. Right time.
Relentless, aren't we, reader? Even the vastness of the sea was not enough to thwart your coming here unto the hulk of Orus. You would be wise not to underestimate your adversaries here, despite their pitiable look. I am, of course, referring to the Pyre Hearts. These rites are but another war to them, and that makes you their mortal enemy. I expect your battle to be glorious.
Glorious. Say, what are you worms even doing here? Can you just swim back to the Commonwealth or the Sea Dominion or wherever it is you're from? Ha! An excellent point! It seems then that these adversaries on the right are clever, wouldn't you say, sire? Just get rid of them already, Gilman, as your commanding officer. This knight hereby commands it. Hark! This knight wishes to introduce his noble commander. No worm knight in history has withstood as many frontline battles. Doff your helm, sire, as it is our custom. May our adversaries tremble at the sight of you. Sir Gilman attends to his commander's mask, despite his protests. Wait! Ah! Give this knight his mask! This knight hereby presents to you the great Sir Deluge! A noble visage, is he not? Sir Deluge trembles and squirms. So yes, you can swim or no. Ha! Of course we knights can swim. All knights of the Sea Dominion can. But we are exiles in this land, the same as ye. We can swim, it is true. But 'tis summarily impossible to swim back up the river down which we were flushed to end up here. Nay, there is but one way to return. Silence, Gilman! Nobody cares! But back to your post! Sir Gilman hesitates, but he does as he is told. This knight knows who you are, Night Wings, and he is not afraid of you. He somehow climbs back into his mask and calls up to his full height. And now on guard! The exiles of the Worm Triumvirate take their positions. You focus on the Book of Rites. I said fuck it, cut my own hair. It was annoying the fuck out of me. Send pics, AJ. Nudes. Reader, Headwind's illness means he cannot help us here. He shall be counting on us.
Who shall strive for freedom? Jodariel.
Jodariel.
Ruki.
Rookie.
Gay.
Gay.
It is done.
Oh wow, I've heard so many tales of the Worm Knights. I thought they would be more impressive though. Gilman, status report. What is the enemy's position? They now stand ready to confront us, sire. A very brave triumvirate, they seem to this knight's eye. We're brave, air-sucking monsters, one and all. Pyre Hearts, be ready.
Commence.
I actually don't know how to move.
Your adversaries are the first to strike.
I don't know how to move with a mouse and keyboard. Big yikes. Oh.
The orb is loose.
Ah! Glory!
The Nightwing shall prevail at this rate. Poor little bug-eyed worm. It was a crushing blow against their pyre. The orb. How very sad for the pyre hearts. Their flame
Got
has
him.
died a little.
Gilman, your firm is sloppy. Fight them as though your miserable life was on the line. Your words do wound me, sire. This knight gives every right his very, very best. Though perhaps we do have much to learn from such a brave triumvirate as the one whom we now face. Whose side are you on? Get out of here and vanquish them at once. Adversary standing by to let us take advantage of the opening.
There seems to be dissension in your adversary's ranks. It is little wonder these fool worm knights are no longer fit to serve the Commonwealth. And
They just
it
threw,
is
bro.
done. The Nightwings prevail.
Bro, they just threw.
Accomplished effortlessly, I might add. The ceremony is complete.
I expected more from the worm knights of the Sea Dominion. Those worms are quick, alright. Baruki Greentail's quicker. The sea was making me a little queasy, honestly, but we still won. We won. This knight commends you, noble Nightwings. Gloriously fought, indeed, and this knight shall wistfully remember this defeat until the end of his days. Silence, Gilman. This is all your fault, and now cavorting with our enemies? How dare you? This knight was but attempting honorary compliments, sire. It is not in accordance with the rights to praise one's adversary on a worthy outcome. Worthy? This knight will show you worthy, you miserable little minnow. You are a failure, Gilman. Get now from this knight's sight.
What stirs now in the hearts of all these exiles?
Now.
Until the next right.
Until the next rites. After thwarting the Pyre Hearts in a decisive victory, you at last return to the wagon with your companions. There's little discussion of the Pyre Hearts, who seem to have already swam off towards wherever the Nexus stars directed them. Instead, your fellow exiles' attention turned towards your companion, who was absent for the rite. How's Headwind? Lone Mistral makes a sound, but no words form as yet. Something is troubling him. He urged him to remain bedridden. And he simply would not listen. I am very sorry, but... Wait, what? Everyone says that the Lone Mistral is stone silence. The Lone Mistral breathes a heavy sigh, but then... Hey, what's with the long faces, everyone? Minstrel, I should wring that neck of yours! I was attempting to explain. Headwind is already up and about, despite my having strongly recommended further rest. Those that are unaccustomed to sea voyages take ill. They are very likely to experience further symptoms if they do not remain bedridden, or at least sedentary. Headwind is running considerable risk of having to spend another night in great discomfort. What are you, a doctor? Nay, although I traveled once with one extensively. Look, I appreciate your caution and concern, Tarek, but I'm pretty well accustomed to discomfort here, and I had to see how things turned out tonight. I haven't had to stay out of a rat like that before. So, you are back among the living then, Headwind. I was just seasick. Nevertheless, your full recovery requires rest. I think we'd all could use some rest after tonight. Anyway, thank you everyone for your concern, and I'm sorry that I worried you or caused you further burden. Turns to you. My friend, what do you say we figure out where to go next? I'm beginning to miss being on solid ground. You follow him outside where the night sky awaits. Hey, I wanted to thank you for conducting the rite back there without me being there. I could rest easy knowing you and the others would get through it. Anyway, I'll leave you to your reading. Can't begin to imagine where we'll be off to next. We're well past anywhere in the downside I've ever been. Even Jody hasn't gone this far. He bids you a good evening as you turn your attention back to the sky. Ooh, that's a good ass looking horse statue thing. Still further north then. Not simply north, this shall prove difficult. What's the problem? Our destination is beyond the deathless tempest. A vessel such as ours has little hope of traversing it intact. Can we go around it? Given our confrontation with the Pyre hearts, our chances back in worm-held waters would be even worse. Come on, people, it'll just be another day in the downside. Go get yourself some sleep while we still can. Bet you'll feel better in the morning. Your optimism is infectious. Isn't it? You all concur that this rest is in order, for the sea journey has been taxing to everyone. Come daybreak, you shall find a way to sail past the deathless tempest.
Huh?
Hey, gay. Oh, hi, miss. I'm so happy right now. I'm happy because I was so worried about Mr. Hedwig for a while there, you know? He was so kind to me when we first met. Him and Mr. Dario and Mr. Greentail, and you too. But I just really like him. She sighs. She seems happy to be here. Say, do you, he trails off for a moment. Do you think he likes me too? Whoa! Romance? Romance? Guys? Guys? Encourage her? Let her down? Change the subject? What do you guys think? Hello? Romance? Encourage her, right? I want to encourage her. I believe in the gay headwind ship. Encourage. You suggested Gay that if she has certain feelings for Hedwig, that she should let him know. It is a rare privilege to feel loved. She stares at you for a moment, then she begins to laugh. Oh, you're so silly, miss. I didn't mean like him like that. That's so embarrassing. Besides, I think that's maybe he's a little old, you know? I'm gonna go cheer him up. This is a funny story. She bounds off, leaving you to ponder what just happened exactly. Well, shit. Yeah. Whoa, Strides, what's up, dude? Thanks for the 1 bit. Thank you so much. Continue your journey. Whoa, another bit. Thanks, Strides. Alright, Strides. Luke, where should I go? The Froth Sea or the Ragged Rock? Ooh, another bit. 1 bits, 1 bit, 2 bit, 3 bit, 4, 5 bit, 6 bit, 7, 8 bit. Oof. Oof. Read descriptions. So the Ragged Rock, the north current towards Stormwall, passes by old carcasses of ships long gone. Ryuki spotted wreckage in the area and believes there could be valuables to be found. Frosty, the south current towards Stormwall, brims with large sea creatures. Tizo seems very eager to see the wagon head in this direction. Thank you for all the bits, tries. You know, you get more animations if you donate more bits at a time. Alright, Luke, I need your help. While Strides is spamming bits, I need you to make a decision. Go rock? Alright. The remnants of the Shattered Fleet do little to raise the confidence of your companions, given that the massive deathless tempest rages to the north, not far from your position. We ought to be more concerned with that storm than in finding Trinket's green tail. Oh, relax, Jody, and let me do my job. I don't show up when you're out there keeping watch and start telling you to come off it now, do I? You interrupt me in the middle of my work no fewer than 4 times per day. You see it my way, sister. Now let's see what we can get. Well, fuck. Well, fuck. God damn it, Rudy, you fuck. You and your companion look upon the deathless tempest. The stars demand you sail beyond it, yet the very thought is beyond reason. Then, something in the nearby water stirs, and from it springs something familiar. Hold, good ladies and good sirs! This knight beseeches you to hear him, if you please. What is it now, worm? The rats are ended. We have no further need of you. Oh, but you do, and in turn, this knight has further need of you, good lady. Out with it, then. Let us be joined. Let this knight join you, please. Can you believe this, Headwind? I really know. Nay, look ye not so surprised. Your valor and the rights that stir this poor knight's soul. He swears to you upon his long lost honor as a would-be knight-errant of the Sea Dominion, that he shall serve you to the end. What about your other worm friends back there, the Pyre Hearts? They are base cowards! This knight can no longer abide such spineless characters, having witnessed true glory in our clash upon the Hulk of Horus. Never before have we been trounced so thoroughly. And furthermore, this knight shall aid your passage through the deathless tempest. It is not so that you seek passage to the north. With this knight's aid, you shall achieve your wish. Sir Gilman continues to persuade you for quite some time. He seems to know a way to cross the storm. Some sort of long-held secret among worms exiles to these waters. Jadara pulls the rest of you aside after Hedwig gives her a look. Are you most sure that Sandalwood would want this thing along? Mostly sure. Sandalwood wants someone for each mask, and this one seems about as good as we're going to get. Jadara glowers back at the worm, who tries his best to look presentable. Hedwig is more gracious. He tells Sir Gilman that if he promises to help you cross the deathless tempest, that he can come along for now. This knight is overjoyed, and he hereby swears to you to see you pass the storm. Though first, this knight requires your consent. Give to this knight your blessings in the name of the Night Wings, and thus shall he go forth. Yes. Ha ha! Rain bits keep falling on my head. Keep falling on my head. Okay, my hand is getting tired. I'm literally playing carpal tunnel syndrome IRL if I keep going at this rate. You know you could type the emote and just put a 1 at the end, right? Determined to prove himself to you in the Nightwing, Sir Gilman emerges somewhere in the outer reach of the Sea of Solix. I calls out to you. Master Reader, if you hear this knight, then he implores you now, lend him your guidance. This knight's objective ought be not far east of here. Liar? I'm not lying. You just spelled it wrong. There's a capital K. To Today we shall bring in peace. We shall bring peace to the Immorality. Know, however, among this night's brethren, the actions we are about to take are highly forbidden. But they are highly just. Still nothing? Well, I guess Kippa just isn't one of the bit emotes. Get fucked. Thus Sir Gilman sets forth to quell the storm that rages to the north. Hark yonder lie the foul spawn of unfathomed plurns, boiling the seas with their wrath. Exiled worms within these waters long have harbored these abominations, using them to bar passage through the downside channel for any save this night's own kind. Be gone now from here, fiends! This night shall finish what the Under King orders has started. Hold it right there, you traitorous slug. How dare you turn your back on this knight to your superior? Superior by rank no longer, for we no longer serve the Commonwealth. Last this night checked. Here you hold no sway over this knight. And what have you done to the spawn? Have you no honor left at all? This knight has done that which required doing. His honor cannot sink much lower anyhow. He figured this would be an ideal time to free himself from servitude to you. Why you dare to start the tempest for those night wings? Good, Sir Deluge. This knight was born to dare. Now come and fight this knight if you'll dare as well. Pyre knights, Pyre hearts, banish him. This is an order. What now, Sir Deluge? Shall you not face the knight yourself and leave the dirty work onto your charges? Fine, Gilman. You wish to stand against your commander? Then have it your way. Sir Marsh, Lady Seagrass, to me, banish now this troublemaker. You are master of this night no longer, Sir Deluge. Thus shatter our fraternal bonds. This knight would say it was an honor serving you, Sir Deluge, but that would be a bald-faced lie and yet another stain upon his blackened reputation. Until we meet again. Wait, you lowly traitor! This night will have your head, Gilman. As the day wears on, there's still no sign of the Worm Knight. Your companion grows restless, but then... Hail! This knight returns with newfound tales to tell and new scars to show for them. Sir Gilman is stopping when visibly shaking. He struggles to maintain decorum. He is, in short, the very image of a Worm Knight. And more importantly, this little tempest ought no longer pose a threat for now. Behold! As if on cue, the deathless tempest begins to simmer and subside. Did you look at that? He really did it. Of course this knight did it. Now, if it would be alright with you, this knight could really use some shut-eye. Worm Knight then collapses in exhaustion. You and Head will help him out. A deal's a deal, Sir Gilman. Welcome to the Night Wings. Huzzah! praise be thy Sir Gilman! Sir Gilman's aid, you managed to reach the Tempest. You were true to your word, Worm. I shall give you that. But now what? We are stranded in this cursed storm. A most excellent question, and from one most fair. Comment that once more, and I shall tie you in a knot. Ah, and for one most spirited as well. Thus I was wise to side with ye. Just where do we turn from here? Answer the question now. Sir Gilman does no such thing, although eventually he does make note of a specific current that should lead you to the lands beyond. If I may, I can corroborate Sir Gilman's account. We are close to making landfall. Then, let me be the first to say, let's go. Say, Tarek? Aye, Rookie, what is it? That lure you're always carrying around. You know how to play that thing, don't you? Why, I suppose I do. Good, because I was thinking it's a little gloomy here. We could use a little too to lighten up the mood. Know what I mean? Aye, then. Let me see what I can do.
For the salt and roiling sea, the moon began to cry.
This is why Supergiant Games always has some good ass music. This is why I play their games.
Misty morning over the brine belies a leaden sky. The stars all hide away from the chill until the evening rise. Place where Plurnus scuttled her foe, the doomed ship still resides. The Titan met her end on its prow, forsaken by the tides. In death she leans her stain on the place. The tempest never dies. Her final throes and shivers and shakes 1,000 years gone by. Oh, oh.
Your perch, Sir Gilman. You must have finished just practicing. Blah, blah, blah. Sorry, it's really hard to speak when you're still a little bit congested. He regards you with a single eye. Hail, Master Reader! This knight is determined to train harder, having joined the famous Nightwings. He shall ensure that this triumvirate continues to live up to its most feared reputation. This is such an honor, and this knight has a great deal of honor to regain. Having fled the Pyre Hearts, this knight fully expects now to conduct the rites in the most honorable fashion, to the fullest letter of the law described within the books. Some triumvirates this knight has met, and perchance mentioned by name. They are inclined to bend the rules a bit, sometimes a lot, and to prevail by any means they can. But this is wrong! The exile who refuses to obey the rules, as they were written by the Under King Ortis and his 7 friends, deserves neither his honor nor his freedom. Thusly does this knight have confidence the Master Reader shall resist any temptations to conduct the rites in any underhanded fashion. Now then, this knight must undergo a thorough cleansing, having trained until the point of foulness. So, please excuse him, Master Reader. You find that Headwind has asked for several volunteers to scout the area and report back. Alright everyone, don't go too far and let's meet back by dusk. Please, use caution. The exiles dwelling in these lands are, well, rather territorial. For your part, you remain with the Black Wagon to keep watch. You see occasional dark shapes soaring across the sky, but none of them draw near enough for you to see any detail. Eventually, your companions make their way back and everyone arrives in Spire earlier. Hi everyone, I'm back. I have come back. This knight yet lives, although he has little else to report. There's a western passage traversable. If we travel by the light of dawn, the shadows and the crags may well cover our advance against whomever may be watching. Begging your pardon, I do not wish to contradict your strategy, madame, though in my experience we shall not remain hidden for long during the climb toward the nest of Triesta. The exiles of the High Wing remnants, you may have no love for them inherently, but they have no such qualms with me for now. I may be able to negotiate such safe passage. Negotiate with them? Then Hedwin steps in as lone minstrel bows and backs away. Hey, let's not decide on this just yet. We're not going anywhere right now. That much we can agree on. We'll decide how best to go ahead come morning. For now, let's take the rest of the afternoon to get our bearings. Jadario glares at the sky as everyone else disperses. Let us continue. Alright, minstrel, show me what you got. I want to see your negotiating powers, bro. How well can you negotiate, my dude? Show yourselves, you frightened little birds! All day long, winged shadows cross the sun. You're being watched. Dario is very unhappy about it, though the lone minstrel now attempts to calm her. Perhaps I can communicate with them. Please believe me, madame, when I say your enmity towards the harps had best be held in check here. Dario looks at him with fury in her eyes, yet he retains his calm demeanor. As soon as she grants his request of a silent gesture, then he calls towards the heavens. Good sisters, we are humble travelers such as you, and beg your leave. We journeyed by the sea and seek safe passage to your lands. We shall not disturb your hunting or your nests. The request is met with nothing but silence. You search in vain for any indication of acknowledgement. Then, without notice, one of them appears. She sweeps the minstrel up and out of sight before Jadariel can respond. Damnation! Wait here, I shall go find him. Soon, however, the minstrel returns and a sound clap moving to dust calls out towards them. We thank you for your hospitality, good sisters. We shall be on our way. Having seen this, Jadario returns sullen. The exiles of the High Wing remnants are letting you pass for now. It seems they are having some dispute within their ranks and wish no further troubles for the time. It's a warning, one that leaves Jadario fuming. -4 hope? Bruh. Alas, you arrive at the nest of Triesta, where the next ride is soon to commence. You cannot shake the feeling that unseen eyes watch your wagons ascend and remain watching now.
Data Calamayo estamos, eh? Goitas, eh? Tower 40, eh?
How long is this game? Like, look at. I'm still on the very first page. Are these like? Look at all these pages, bro. You and your fellow exiles gather in the blasted lands called the Nest of Trias, expecting the imminent commencement of the rites. You see no sign of any adversaries, but then you hear a whooshing sound above. This then is what passes for the Night Wings now. Such a rabble, not even dressed for the occasion yet. It seems the scribes have little pride in their tradition. Hold your tongue, little bird. We have not come for talk. No, you have come on behalf of your commonwealth. Mark well my words, you horned filth. When at last we free ourselves, your home shall burn. With that, the harp swoops off as Jodara glowers after her. It is only then that you realize another harp has come. She is quite serious, I assure you. I can help you sort her out. It's in our mutual interest. You know, not in my interest. Let's give this another shot. Hi, my name's Pamitha Thane. The surly one back there, that was my blood sister. No need to judge her harshly, though. We've only met just now. Though I must say, something about you reminds me of her. How dare you implicate that I have anything in common with your ilk? Just then, Hedwig shows up to intervene. He whispers something to Dario. No, Hedwig, you cannot be serious. Jody, I'm asking you to trust me on this one. Am I perhaps interrupting something? Say it by the by. However did you make it all this way across the sea? Didn't see you fly in. Trust is something I am loath to give away, Hedwig. But you have set our course thus far, and I have followed. So, do as you must. That Sandalwood had better have an explanation for all this. What's your take on this one, my friend? Our informant wants someone for each mask. I hadn't expected to run into a harp yet. Here she is. What are you getting from her? You turn your attention to Pamitha, who has been watching with bemused interest. Ah, a reader, are you? Pleasure to make your acquaintance, darling. Well, here I am. Gaze intently all you like, and tell your comrade there the truth of it, why don't you? You sense that she is conflicted about something, though you do not know what. You also sense, however, that her motives here and now are earnest. When you think the group will take a chance with Pamitha and take her at her word. My thoughts as well. I think and hope Jodario will come around. He then turns to Pamitha. I'm Hedwin. We will accept your offer on 2 conditions if you'll clear me out. Conditions? Why, sure. I love a good condition or two. First, after we finish here tonight, you come along and make sure that your blood sister and her friends don't give us any trouble when we're headed out. Second, you have to find a way to get along with Jodario, whom you met earlier. Brilliant. I had no plans to stick around here anyway. As for your demon friend, no doubt we'll get on famously. Now, I don't suppose you have an extra set of remnants I could use, because I think the rite is getting started. You look up and see that she is right.
I thought for sure the stars would have eluded you by now. Yet here you are, somehow, upon the nest of Trieste.
Oh, it's Trieste.
And you've swelled the ranks of your triumvirate not merely with another, but with 2. One from the Pyre heart, no less. And one who seeks the favor of the adversaries whom you'll imminently face. They are the essence. Winged terrors, as you soon shall see. Can your longing for freedom match their hatred for the vibrant country that was once your home?
From a distance, you observe as Pamitha, now clad in Nightwing's raiment, heads towards your adversaries on the rights. You! What sort of heathen harp would dare take wing against us? Your new companion then looses the bindings on her mask. Hello there, Tamitha. Pamitha's blood sister stares back at her a while before responding. What in the Saint's name are you doing here? With them? Thou come to dig your talons in my back again. No, sister. I've come to have a word with you. Save it. I cannot help but share your poisoned blood, but I shan't ever count you as my sister. You expect me to believe that you came all this way for talk? You waste your time as ever. What's life if not a waste of time, dear sister? Give me a chance, why don't you? What do you even have to lose anymore? Besides, I've come a long way. Silence! You shan't have come here, and the time for talk is long since past. If only you could see yourself, again, consorting with my enemies. Fine, then savor their defeat. But I warn you, stay away from me. Pamitha says nothing more as her blood sister turns away again. Mythic assistant, listen to me, reader darling. The rest of you are ill-equipped to navigate this place. Let me connect the ride on your behalf, and my wings will bring you victory. Dear lady, your wings ring true. This knight is flattered that you have not eaten him, as it is a tendency among your kind. This knight hereby volunteers his post in the triumvirate for thee.
Now let us begin.
You'd only stay after this.
Why? I thought you never asked there, darling. I accept. The little bird is going to connect the rights for us, then I shall not. Well, fuck.
Tizo. Ruki. It is done.
Come then, sister. Perhaps when we are finished, you'll spare a moment for your time. I shall be tricked by you again, Pamitha. How poetic that we might hear on the downside. I can think of nowhere else where I would rather see you rot for what you did to our people and to me. Pamitha seems to sense your presence and then catches your attention. Hello there, reader darling. If I'm to be at your mercy in all this, I'd like it very much if you can minimize how often I'm to wallow in a state of banishment. Quickly, let me show you what we sisters of the Highwing Remnants can do.
Reader, you put yourself amidst a feud between two sisters? That seems entirely unwise. Even for you. Tread lightly around that exiled Pamitha. Her kind's all but forgotten Saint Triesta's grace.
See, darling, we have her. We're not so bad. Now, I suppose we'd better get to work, Just don't go underestimating Tamitha over there. I trust you'll do the best you can. To the sky, sister. Talent formation.
Already does your adversary's flame begin to flicker.
Ricky, was it? Tell me something. You know how to fly?
Got it?
Huh? No, I mean, not really. Anyway, what makes you ask? Listen up, my blood sister there. Just to right past you if you're careless, but we harps typically cannot get much altitude down here. So, she goes for any unfair tricks, she'll jump for it, and then catch her in the act. She always hated when I used to do that to her.
If I were that one, I'd be rather angry. Oh. Splendid. One false move.
Later.
Onward thus to greater glory. Oh. One careless
What?
step.
Oh, fuck.
United in banishment. Who?
What?
Positively brutish.
Haha, idiot. Idiot.
Careless.
Fuck.
Tough
Oh, fuck,
luck,
fuck, 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 fuck.
Nightwings.
No, fuck.
You left yourselves wide open. Beauteous. tread lightly. Rookie doused the adversary's flames.
Damn you, Pamitha! You're no true Thane. To think that you have the gods call me sister, still after everything you brought upon us. I hate to break it to you, Tamitha, but I don't think my actions, however much they hurt you, have any effect on our familial status. Look, I know I wronged you. That's why I'm here. You don't know my side of the story. Your side of the story? If I wanted to hear more lies and deception, I'd have asked the Commonwealth to stay my senses for a while. Well, if you have come all this way to face me, Pamitha, then come and do it. You and me. You think that you see Pamitha? You think that you see Pamitha shake her head? Everyone, stay back. Oh shit!
What is it those two think they're doing? The rights are not the place to settle petty scores. And it is done. The you-know-who prevailed. Their adversaries proved no match for them. The right is done.
You Commonwealth filth. Only through the traitors' help could you have beaten us. You postponed the coming of our liberty, but we are ever patient, and our sisters on the other side shall have their day, with or without my aid. Tamitha, wait, please. You found good company there, Pamitha. May you wither here with them. I hope sincerely we shan't ever meet again. Sure, I don't see why not.
The 8 scribes bless us with their ways.
Faster, stronger, and a little better looking too. I mean, is there anything I can't handle?
Until the stars align.
Until the stars align. After overcoming the edge almost effortlessly, you and the others return to your wagon to consider your next move and how best to integrate Pamitha into the group. Don't worry, I won't be staying any longer than it takes. I like my air fresh, so I can sleep up on the roof. I trust the rice will cause my path and Tamitha's to cross the gap before long. You're welcome with us for now, Pamitha. Trust is what got us here, isn't that right, Rookie? The Rookie does not seem to have the question. He has been rather quiet since first encountering a new guest. Pamitha shoots him one of her smiles. He stammers something about having to check the wagon wheels again. Reader, ask a moment of your time outside. There's somewhere I may ask we go. Here in Black Basin, Reader. By your leave, of course, and provided that the stars allow it, would you look upon them for us, please? How many rights have I done? The glade of blue, directly due west. Then, it is just as my client indicated. This client of yours, our informant, Sandalwood, he entrusted us with this wagon, this quest. Why? What does he want from us? You may ask him yourself. He awaits us somewhere in Waking Wood, due west. How do we find him? He shall find us. You are soon to finally be Sandalwood. At dawn, you shall have to cross a single narrow path leading west, where he supposedly awaits. You approach Pamitha, who has kept to herself since she joined your small band. She says she is unaware of you as she preens her flight feathers, but then she speaks up before you can do the same. Let's check on me, Reader darling. In those first moments when we met, that vote of confidence in me which you relate to that nice headwind boy, I'm grateful you were willing to see past these wings. One of your kind's ancient enemies just happened to insert herself into your group, and you just go with it. However, I assure you that my motives here are plain, you'll see. I have business with my blood sister Tamitha, and nothing more. You briefly met, I think. She's quite a catch. I said a little quibble between us. Well, it's a long story. All in all, one that's frankly no one's business but hers and mine.
Impragitaste.
Surely we'll run into her again. Maybe not soon, but in time, and we have the rest of our long lives to wait. Anyway, happy to aid you in your quest. Until such time, especially to the extent that it aids me in mine. A simple exchange. Till then, stay vigilant, darling. You need to concern yourself with making small talk with someone like me. And besides, we harps have a saying, liars abound. She slips away before you can respond. The wagon has hit a snag descending the black crags. Its wheel is stuck to Dario is not pleased. First that blasted little bird, now this? Though you lack Dario's raw strike joining as she attempts to dislodge the wagon. At last with a roar and a haste, she forces the wagon back onto solid ground. I mean, this sandalwood be worth all of the hassle. Thank you, Jody. I'm guessing Sandalwood doesn't like to be kept waiting. He's very patient on the contrary. Not I. Let us move on. Soon the wagon is prepared to press onward down the jagged slopes toward Wakingwood, your companion to explore the head. Advise on which of the forked paths is best. Luke, you still here? What's it gonna be? Lands on the northern plateau over Wakingwood, pocked with seething fissures. Sea Gilman claims he can dig up something valuable here. Lands to the east of Wakingwood, riddled with black crags. Promethea says she can procure a talisman here. Talisman or something I can sell? Talisman or something I can sell? I kind of want to go with something I can sell. So I could just buy other talismans. Glass Peak? Alright. Having gone through, Pamatha recommended she directs you toward a particular crack, no more conspicuous than any other. They clip our wings before they cast us down, you know. But just the same, we learn to flit around a bit. Just watch. Come with us to a nearby peak and disappears behind it. It does not keep you waiting long and returns bearing an item of some sort. For you, reader darling, we high-wing remnants stash away such things for such occasions. Oh, a Titan tooth. Having passed beyond the black crags, your wagon arrives at the edge of Wakingwood. It is here that Sandalwood is to be expecting you, however. What's puzzling? He ought to have met us here. He said he would find us himself. He wants us to find us. He wants to find us at the edge of these woods. We supposed to keep waiting for him? He would desire for the stars to be your guide as always. The rights beckon and the rights take precedence above all else. Surely he shall find us yet. Now let's keep moving. How do we get to these woods? Fuck. Let's go. Where are we going? Luke. Luke. You're my decision maker. What's it gonna be, my friend? Greymore, Needlefield. I don't know, you didn't go over the descriptions, Mr. Reader. Contains the grandest trees in all of Wakingwood. The lone minstrel says his client Sandalwood once resided here. A small clearing east of the Glade of Blue. The lone minstrel says his client Sandalwood studied the rites here. Oh. So, his home or his school? His home, school. Home, school. Home, school. Home, school. He was homeschooled. I'd go Greymore. Yeah, I was thinking Greymore too.
Sambilios.
Sandalwood has led a long life, compared with any of you at least. In the latest years of his exile, he became rather reclusive for a variety of reasons he shall no doubt explain. He found some solace here, in these woods, though I fear I cannot locate his residence without him. Unfortunately, you find no trace of Sandalwood, and without him there to guide you, you remain quite lost. The woods seem to have encroached, there is no path forward, while neither of the paths leading backward appear to match the route you took to this point. Well. Ashering grounds amid Waking Wood. Gay seems drawn to this location for some reason. The southern pass through Waking Wood. The imp Tizo seems to wish to go towards this location. I feel like I'm like just going back and forth. I'm thinking this one. The Burnt Grove. Who do we like more? I like Gay, because I made her name Gay. She's the only person in this game that I was able to name, and I chose Gay. I mean, and by that I mean like I was able to choose from different forms of A words. The woods are so disorienting at this point that you decide to break the camp for camp and survey the surroundings for any clues. Perhaps later there shall be time to pursue your vocation.
Isalia.
He was here.
Seromtashe.
You mean Sandalwood? If I may ask, how can you be so certain?
Maricasta.
I think from this. It says something. I don't know what it says, but I feel like it has to mean something. Gave her a small strip of barks she found in the ashes. At first it seems like nothing of interest until you see a message carved onto the inside. So it's some kind of message from the Sandalwood guy? Seems that way. Which way to Cinderroot? It is due west. Perhaps we can set forth earlier tomorrow when the woods are still. Sounds good. Everyone rest up. Big day coming up. Extract deeper meaning from the words and teach you the book of rights when you feel in your core yet struggle to articulate. Cinder Rift. You arrive on the outskirts of Cinderroot, but once again the informant Sandalwood is nowhere to be found. You sense the hopes of your companions waning as your search through the area yields nothing. Then, something startles the little imp Tizo. A tall figure strides forward from the trees, making a sound like laughter. The imp charges toward him, and leaps right into the figure's arms. They embrace. Hail, Tizo, but you look famished. Here. The tall sap produces something that the imp swallows immediately, and with great pleasure. The lone minstrel nods his head in affirmation. Everyone, I wish to introduce you to my client, Wolfred Sandalwood. It has been too long, Wolfred, sir. Too long indeed, Tarek. I trust your new companions bring some color to your days. They do, sir. They shall find them worthy of the Nightwings. The sap looks upon the lot of you. You cannot sense his thoughts. We shall see. Then he turns to you. You must be the reader. I'm certain that we all appreciate your efforts here, my girl, though we shall manage on our own from here on out. You're welcome to continue on with us, of course, though you are free to go. I trust you have been adequately compensated for your time. Thanks as well for looking after all my books. You consider what to say on this. Bruh! No, fuck you, I'm staying! You stand your ground, meeting Wolfred's steady gaze, and assert to him that you do not feel your commitments to and from this group have yet been satisfied. Hold on. Wolfred, sir, I'm head when my companions and I are the ones who answered your call. We followed the signs you left for us. Now we're here thanks to you and also to this reader. Not just the reader. She is our friend, my friend. She's not disposable. We made her a promise, and our freedoms are now intertwined. Freedom is not something to be traded or exchanged, my boy. I'd hoped that you'd have come to grasp this much by now. It seems we started off on the wrong foot. It's not my wish to sour the occasion, for there's much to do. You have a right you need to get to, do you not? I'll come along, though shall not interfere, for it seems you have a kinship with this reader of yours. Now then, Tarek? I have Wolfred, sir. Come, let's have a chat. Of course, sir. Wolfred stretched towards the black wagon, which must have belonged to him. You sense many conflicting emotions among your companions. Your wagon comes through a clearing to arrive at the glade of blue where the stars directed you. Wolfred nods his approval but leaves everyone to their devices. Oh hey you guys, you know, I guess I didn't get the word out, but this about this new franchise which we just opened up here just now. So, give you a great deal. Just tell your friends, okay? Oh, and hey there, Mr. Sandalwood. Good day to you as well, Ron. Pleasure doing business with you guys. So, Emperor Murish, scarcely could I recognize him when at last I found him. A half-starved animal, horns sprouted from his head, a bestial mirror of his blackened reputation. And I, a man who conquered countries, feared my emperor then in such a way as I had never known. My charge had been to slay this man, but when I discovered him, he was already fighting for his life. The little imp, however, proved of little help against the Sisters of the Ark, whose entire lives were culminating in this instant. I was unable to watch. My heart ached with such pity for the man, and for the love I felt for him when I had served him, that I sprang to his defense. Greetings to you, lovely reader. I am at your disposal. Ooh. Sandra administer one of her special trials for Jodariel. That surly demon, is it? She can stand to lighten up, though I fear that is not a secret I can teach. But let us bring her forth regardless. Soon Jodariel appears in heat of the summons. What is the meaning of this, reader? What is the meaning of this, reader? Where are the others? The apparition Sadra appears and loosens her mask. Welcome to my humble home, demon. You are good at taking orders now. State your purpose quickly, Wraith. My purpose is to put you to the test. You may be fearsome to behold, but you are old and slow. Your weaknesses perhaps outweigh your strengths, though I sorely wish to see you and your lovely reader prove me wrong. Old, she says. Very well then, reader. Let us show her whether she is right. What? What the fuck just happened, bro? Mother. Fuck. Ooh, got it. Oof. Hi, baby. Oxalas. Are you satisfied now, Wraith? I am never satisfied, demon. However, your performance was sufficient and you passed my test. Thus, congratulations are in order to you and to your lovely reader. Now, farewell. Yeah, yeet. That was a strange experience. What do you have there, reader? What is these? So Daryl caster are further and faster than usual. Ooh. Here you go, buddy. As you approach Wolfred Sandalwood, you feel very much aware that you reside within his black wagon rather than he in yours. He studies you in silence for a long time. Tarek, if you have a moment. Aye, Wolfred, sir. What is it? This reader. You deem her worthy, by your estimation. The lone minstrel tilts his hat in your direction. If you wish my own estimation, Wolfred, sir, then I do. Of course, it is not entirely for me to say it, but I have seen this reader integrating with the others as well. I believe that her achievements are self-evident in having reached Black Basin. Your instructions were deliberately difficult to follow, yet she and the others followed them. Indeed, your words make sense as ever, Tarek. And what does little Tizzo think of her, I wonder? Skrahaki. There you have it, sir. I see. He continues to examine you. High praise isn't often spoken by those two, my girl. Nonetheless, I shall be watching you. Now, pardon us, Tarek and I have matters to discuss. Leave without another word, although you think you notice, the lone minstrel take your way over his shoulder. AJ is now hosting you, bro. Bruh. AJ, bruh. Bruh. Thank you for the host. You and your fellow exiles arrived at the sacred site called Glade of Blue and now look to the stars in the sky to signal the beginning of the next ray. My frames are dropping, fuck stream. Mine are cool. No, wait, look, I dropped frames too. I dropped 989 frames. I don't know why, but whatever. Well, goodness, by the roots of Luz Gloria, it would appear the rumors are correct. The Nightwings have returned. Oh, but where are my manners? One moment. A sap claws at his mask with his wispy fingers. Much better. H. Manly Tinderstuff at your service. Perhaps you've heard of me. My fellows and myself, you perhaps know us as the Chastity. We soon shall stand against you in the rights. For now, I am just whiling away at the time, making small talk. Now then, as I have introduced myself, your turns. To whom am I speaking? And then, in your mind's eye, you see Wolfred and hear his voice. Manly Tinderstuff is not to be trusted. Reveal neither yourselves to him nor me. Well, beneath our master Dario stares back at him in silence. You suspect Wolfred meant to marry every member of the group. Why now? How very rude indeed. Well, fine. Ignore me, but you do so at your peril. Anyhow, once the evening's rite commences any moment now, then I'm afraid ignoring me won't be an option any longer. Oh, and now I do believe the sky is beginning to show. We'll have to chat again some other time. Now, come along, come along. Manly bows again and wanders off into clearing as the stars begin to burn. Time for another rite. I get to hear this man's voice once again.
Once again, the stars align themselves before you, reader. And here now, at the Glade of Liu, I have to say, you've come so very far. But there are those, such as your adversaries called the Chastity, who have toiled for this too. They know that with their freedom comes great opportunity. It could be yours instead. Please show the Chastity that the Nightwings
I'm hungry too.
superior.
I have food downstairs. I'm gonna eat it soon. I wonder, O honored Nightwings, how well do you know these woods? Why, these woods would strangle you, and I'm afraid I could do little to stop them, even if I tried. You might do better to be aware of them. When Jodariel continues to ignore him, Meek grows upset. Why, you insolent! Then fine, let us begin the dance indeed. He shoves his mask back on in a huff. And allow me to thank you in advance for helping me return unto my proper station in the Commonwealth.
Now we shall get started. Jodariel. Ruki.
Unwilling. Why?
Tizo. It is done.
What is that?
Are you quite ready finally, O Nightwings? May all those masks of yours ensure no harm should come to any of your lovely countenances. Now, come along. Let's give the stars a show. The fuck was that? May I present to you Humboldt Manley Jr.? Why, he's every bit my equal, and is poised to guarantee this Tindersoft line shall have a bright future. He goes on and on about his family for a while. I've had more than enough of him. Yeah, my thoughts exactly. Come on, let's get him. Now, isn't he just the most precious thing you've ever seen? Something that's about an extension of Manly. If he had vanished, sadly, she could cease to you as well.
Manly and his offspring hold no small degree of influence within the Commonwealth, reader. There are many who would welcome his return, though none so much as he himself. The Nightwings thus assert themselves.
Well, that was easy. Oh ho, what's this? Seems the woods themselves are closing in upon our little soiree. Oh, do be careful now. These grasping roots and vines, they may not hold you in such high esteem as I.
Your adversary Manly is comfortable in this suffocating glade. Yet he longs now for the comfort of his Commonwealth estate. Perhaps such wealth ought to be reserved instead for you. There!
Later.
Simply by the book.
Oh dear, the woods are closing in, uncomfortably close at that. Whatever shall we do? Perhaps if you just stand aside a while, we could put an end to this that much sooner. Fuck.
Poor Jodariel.
Fuck.
All of the Nightwings vanished.
God damn.
Sputters. Thoroughly vanished. how to snuff a flame.
Say, have any of you noticed how it's feeling rather crowded out here? Almost as if the 100 Mice himself resents you for being here. Yes, I rather think that's it. So, cease with all your scurrying about with that damn door, and let me handle this. No. Fuck. Oh my god. Oh fuck, that was an accident.
Be gone.
Fuck.
Verily.
Alright, here we go. Alright, you Nightwings, I've headed up to here with you, or perhaps I've simply headed up to here with all of these encroaching plants, these miserable things. Either way, I don't appreciate how you're ignoring me. Fuck.
Be gone, Joe Daniel.
Fuck.
Merely
Fuck.
a glancing blow. What happened there?
That was weird. Bruh, his aura is huge.
And it
Got
is
him.
done. Fine, yes, the Nightwings did prevail. Their adversaries confidently thwarted. Thus end this night's proceedings.
Good. That imbecile of a sap. So much talking hot air. Yeah, that's how we do it, people. Well, my. Oh, worry not, oh Nightwings. I'm not angry with you, honestly. But I am very, 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 very disappointed. I thought perhaps that we had something going here between us. You scratched my back, I scratched yours and all. Instead, however, you decided to spit in my face. Fine, we'll have to see where all your rudeness gets you now. Ta-ta!
Always is there greater knowledge to be gained. The imp Tizo appears to have a certain depth of knowledge.
Heck yeah.
Until the next right.
That was well done, my girl. I am beginning to see why your companions vouch for you. Don't let it get to your head, of course. After besting the chastity in a convincing manner, you return to your wagon to consider your next move. Inadequate performance back there. Adequate? Yes, adequate. For the next part of our plan, go have your reader there consult the stars. See where they take you next. I'll give you a hint. It's further north. It's going to be high up. Did this night hear you say high up? It's going to be cold. We'll see. Come on, my friend. Let's have a look outside then. That plan Wolfried mentioned. I just want you to know, I don't know what he means. We're here because we're going to be free again. We won't be living out our days as exiles. That's the only plan as far as I'm concerned. But there's always a catch, right? We'll see what Wolfried has to say. Anyway, I'll leave you to it. No matter what, we're getting closer thanks to you. Go now. So now you see it for yourself. You are summoned to the north where looms Mount Alodiel, and at the very top the fall of Soliam. You confirm the stars indicated this exactly. Wilfred, sir, how did you know? Wilfred smiles back at him, but he says his thoughts as though he is directing them at you.
I too can read, my girl. Forbidden though the words may be.
Your reader's skills, while rare, are not unique. But as I said, I'll let her do the job. I see that you have something special going here, which benefits the plan. What plan? I thought this was about our freedom. Oh, fear not, my boy. It is, indeed. Plenty of time to tell you about it on the way. For now, however, you look like you can use some rest, and for that matter, so can I, if you'll excuse me. You sense your companions are exhausted from their recent travels. Given the road ahead, you agree it would best to take the night to recover as much as possible. At dawn, Wolford is already up. You will see a pathway to the ruins into the cold lands of the north, beyond which lies your next destination. Who let their little brother on the internet? The fuck you say to me, Kiki? The fuck you say to me, Kiki? You dirty Cantonese. You can diss me? Says who? Says who? Think you're hot shit, huh? Huh? I can diss you without fear of losing my mod. Because it's already gone. It's okay, everybody's mod is gone. I think I only have 2 non-bot mods left. Let me see. 3. I have 3 non-bot mods left. Don't worry about it, Kiki. Mod isn't important. You get clear of the woods at last and arrive in lands grown cold in the shadow of Mount Alodiel. You will have to make it all the way to the top. In a moment of respite, Wilfred calls everyone together to discuss matters pertaining to the rights and the plan to which he alluded. You banded together with a common faith that freedom from the downside is not impossible, am I correct? But, let me ask you something. What does freedom even mean to you? He looks in your direction as you ask, defying you to answer. You cannot sense his own thoughts on the subject, only know the truth of how you feel. So for that freedom means having choice. If you're able to do what you want, both physically and socially, then you are free. He considers your remarks for a short while. Choice is freedom, then you say. If that is all, then you are free already. Go, my girl, do as you please. Nobody's here to govern you. I trust, however, that this is not the freedom that you have in mind. Perhaps you simply wish to return home and to be left alone. It then turns his attention to the whole group. Now, let me tell you all what freedom means to me. Freedom means to live without fear. To be able to indulge one's curiosities and passions. At least the ones that cause no harm to others, without the constant threat of judgment and reprisal. Freedom means not being made a criminal for what you know or whom you love, or what you choose to think or not think. He looks out toward the distant mountains. Within the next few days, your time in exile could come to an end. You could see the Commonwealth once more, and you would be exalted there, given the highest honor, the opposite of how you got here. But you would not be truly free, I think. At the least, you would become complicit to an ancient system that would deign to cast down others such as you. It is a system whose well-intentioned founding principles have long been lost, and the 8 scribes, if they are out there still, have made quite clear that they shall not intervene firsthand. That is where you come in. He turns to you and everyone again, looking to each of you.
Ramse
Long have I wished to gather such a group that together you might see that seeking freedom only for yourselves is too modest of a goal. You share a higher calling now. The plan then is this. We free each other from the outside through the riots, and then we meet up on the other side. We organize. Each new moon at dusk, we join together at the Spiral Sanctum. We need as many of us there as possible. My agents on the other side shall explain the rest. You're planning a revolt. Just so. I'm asking a lot. You do have other options. The seat, however, is not one of them. The reader and myself, you know by now that we can see through it. But you need not be a part of this, nor it is in my interest to coerce you. You may go your own way if you wish, live out your remaining days here like so many others. So, if any among you prefers that, if you cannot see yourself continue to strive together in the Commonwealth, as you are doing here, then speak now. Wilfred pauses for a time, examining each member of the group. No one stirs. Very good. Some of you consider yourselves friends, some others not, but all of you are bound together through the rights and are integral to our plan. Remember that. You seek true freedom? You will not find it waiting for you in the Commonwealth, but together you can bring it about, both for yourselves and others. That is my promise. That's it. I ask you all to think on this, and let's reconvene along our journey to the summit. Wilfred turns toward the mountain, leaving you to consider what he said about the wagon's northward path. Bruh. Beyond lies Mount Alodiel. I suggest we make camp here at the base of the mountain, for we shall need our spirits and our strength to make the ascent. There you are, my girl. There was something I wish I wanted to discuss with you in private. Wilfred stares at you rather intently as if reaching out to you, and then you do know what it means to be a reader. Those such as we are not limited to reading pages from a book. Though your ability in this, I sense, is nascent still. Mere flashes, uncontrollable. I see as well now that they haven't told you yet, your friends, and that explains a lot. They haven't told you readers such as you cannot go free. I had wondered why you would insist on pressing onward with this group in light of this. The answer, then, was plain. You simply did not know or fully realize. They did not deceive you, by the way. There is no reason they would know themselves, other than Tarek, who shall not influence your thinking in such matters. Well, it's time to sleep now. It's 3 a.m. already. Good night, Luke. Have a good night, my dude. Sleep well. Rather, I had expected, when at first we met, that you already knew the truth of this from having read the passages in the Book of Rites, which states it plain. Only those who shall conduct the rites firsthand shall walk the path towards enlightenment and become eligible to regain their freedom. Perhaps you have not gotten to that part just yet. Wilfred breaks free from you and looks at you again, then he speaks to you as normal. It is plain that you are not in adequate condition to conduct the rites, and this group values you as a reader. I wish only to ensure you understand what you are getting into here. Despite whatever hopes and dreams or promises might have been shared, I do not think the rites can help you to return, if that is what you had in mind. So, once again, I invite you to depart, and I will see to it that you are compensated. Do not misunderstand. If it is your wish to remain, then you are welcome, but this journey we are on, it has no guarantees, not for you, not for any of us. Do you understand? Have fun at today's stream soon. Also, don't fuck up decisions without me. I got it, bro. I got it. I might finish the game today, honestly. You understand the words of warning, yet just the same you choose to carry on. There is more that you wish to achieve on this journey than freedom for yourself. I admire that, my girl. That's very well. Know that we have much at stake here in this anyway. Much more than just a shot at going back into the Commonwealth, which cast us down here to begin with. Sounds like you intend to stick around, Ed. We'll have lots more time to chat as we ascend the sacred mountain in the coming days. Until then, he strides out of the wagon and leaving you with your thoughts. How do I know how many rides I've done? I want to know how many rides I've done. You need to do 8 of them. I was beginning to wonder when you would return. Tizzo! Yes, I just hit the sword of Tizzo. I did think I remember something of that imp. He certainly stood out from all his ilk, although that really is not saying much. Let us bring him forth. Pretty. The apparition Sandra appears in a passenger mask. Listen well, Imp, you answer to me here. You know the formalities, of course. Show me then what you have learned thus far about the rites. Here in this trial, it shall be just you, my beyonders, and your lovely reader. Let us see how you fare. Whoa. Whoa, he's fast. What the heck? Oh my god, dude. Alright then. Bruh. I did not mean to do that. Mother, I'm dead. This is hard. What the fuck? You're joking. That's the first time I've lost. Ooh. Got him. A worthwhile effort, Imp. Your performance is sufficient. You passed my test. Your predecessor may well have approved. Thus, congratulations are in order to you and to your lovely reader. Now, farewell. You take a closer look at the new artifact in your possession. Hope's wings. Earlier, Wolfred called for a group meeting, presumably to reveal his plan in more detail. Instead, he reveals the bad news. Wait, what are you saying? What I'm saying, my boy, is that while you can indeed get yourself out of here, it can't be all of you at once. We earn our way back one by one, or not at all. But I swore that we go free together. We may go free together yet, but it's going to take time, and this is only the first phase. You head when the others exchange glances. Let me make this plainer for you still. Here's how the coming days are going to unfold. First, we're going to ascend Mount Olodiel, there to the north. You may not think this wagon's fit for it, though rest assured it's made the journey many times. Next, we'll pass through Scribe's Gate. Only the worthy pass through there. As the reader could attest, if she did not merely skim that chapter of the book. Afterwards, we'll reach the Fall of Solium and meet our adversaries in the rights. There to be the Tempers, led by the demon Ignarius. You'll know him when you see him. Both you and they shall choose someone from your respective ranks. Then one of the triumvirs prevails. There somebody will be whisked home to the Commonwealth. Whisked home to the Commonwealth, precisely. Once returned, our somebody is taken in and clothed and fully pardoned. The Commonwealth knows about all this. The same Commonwealth that says that sentence into exile is forever and freedom from the downside is impossible. Many of these details the scribes themselves wish to be kept secret. Former exiles and the leaders of the Commonwealth alike have good intentions to protect those secrets as well. So then, that's it. We climb the mountain, someone goes back, and everyone else stays. For most of those participating in the rites, yes, that's it. But I like your connotation, and indeed for us, that isn't it at all. If one of us returns, it shall be just a step along our path. However, let that sit for now. Gather your strength. We'll talk again on our way up. Well, Fred leaves the rest of you to consider what he said. You have time now for your vocation. At dawn, you shall begin your ascent of Mount Olodiel. Find a quiet corner near the Black Wagon's grounds to delve into the secrets of the Book of Rites, though greater understanding comes from the reader's influence, blah 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 blah. Onward and forward away! Here before you lies Mount Olodiel, stretching far beyond your line of sight. Somewhere upon this mountain lies the only place from which you can escape the downside. Your companions gather round again before Wolfred, who stands tall as ever. Whether from the cold air of the subject now at hand, you sense the tension in the air. Now then, you all have many questions, no? I've done a lot of talking, so go on, ask away. But there's only silence. One question stands out in your mind, which you're afraid from asking yet. If only one of you is to go free at first, who shall it be? Go on now, don't be shy. Who first? Questions. Why us? Why you indeed, madame? That I can explain. You've seen the sort you stand against as adversaries in the rights. What is it that they want, do you suppose? They want their freedom back, of course. They'll settle for it on the Commonwealth's own terms. They'll gain their freedom and some cushy new responsibilities. Perhaps then they'll have a hand in sending still more exiles here to join us. Think on it. The Commonwealth rose from the ashes of a fallen empire thanks to the efforts of the first exiles to escape this place via the rights. It is the Commonwealth's first and proudest tradition to honor those ones who live to redeem their transgressions. They have a certain wisdom, do they not? As for you, I have been looking for a certain set of dispositions for a good length of time. All I needed was for somebody appropriate to show up and to listen. So I planted many little eyes and ears throughout this land, whispering hints of this, absurd as it may sound. It took someone with a certain faith and creativity to go for it. That's how it proved to be Headwind over there. He was tasked with seeking two trustworthy allies, an old buried wagon and a reader. He was invited to bring others for the ride, all different sorts, gather enough help, and he and his friends could be free. Long story, but you know much of the rest. So then, why you? Because I have reason to believe you're not the sort to play right back into the Commonwealth's old hand. The rights, as you have seen, are quite exclusive. You are imposters in this little party. You could be the ones to break it up. Now then, more questions? Your head is beginning to spin. You could excuse yourself or keep listening. Hold, you mistook my meaning. I understand your plan, so I wish to know why us. Why are we, among all others, chosen for the liberation way? Ah, I see. Well, but that is simple. Really, madame. You are chosen, you are qualified, I should say, because, as the expression goes, 'tis what the scribes ordain. Though, in this case, the expression is quite literally true. When the eight created the rites, each one of them anointed certain other exiles to participate on their behalf. Exiles who showed some promise of redemption. The triumvirates they formed have stood the test of time, replenishing their numbers as their individuals moved on or passed on. You've met them as they are today, the accusers, the withdrawn, and so on. The 8 scribes also formed a special group against which all the others would be judged.
Renan Noxanas.
That group they called the Nightwings. You bear the books, wear their masks and raiments. You need but show up to the rites, you see. The others are swell jockey for position and for a chance to take you on. Yeah, well, what if we don't? What if we don't show up? Then you would deny yourself the chance of freedom, and deny it also to your adversaries. Victory means nothing in a common right then. Participation is all that matters. Not so, madame. Only the enlightened may get no freedom. While failure can be an excellent teacher, the scribes do favor the victor. So you see, those who do not conduct the rites or do not prevail in them sufficiently, they might find themselves barred from the liberation rites. But these are technicalities. The night we suspended years ago. Since then, no one has gone free. Yet still the other triumvirates pressed on, with fleeting hope that one day you'd be back. It's been a heavy price to pay in all of this. Now, if you'll excuse me, we'll talk again some other time. Some murmur to themselves about all this as Wolfert takes his leave. Others reconnoiter pathways leading up to the mountain and present you with some options. Valuables. Let's go with the valuables. You join Pametha on a brief expedition to find anything of value dropped by those who try to scale the mountain, but then I succeed. Wait, I shall be joining. What now? I get 2 chaperones, but sure, I'm game with it. Whatever you witness are into. Be silent, little bird. A pencil string gets to be done. My soul of bitterness. You really ought to make the most of these last precious moments that we share. You ought not to mince your words. Oh, please. We all know you're going to be the first one out of here, so why not quit your constant frowning for change? I, the person out of here? Of course, it's plain the others pity you. You've been here longer than the rest of us by far. Besides, maybe that Wolfred, though he seems plenty happy here making his speeches. How dare you? How dare you to presume? Nothing is decided as of yet. Oh, no doubt, no doubt. Though, if by some coincidence you do end up selected for the honor, I just want you to know something. I truly, from the bottom of my heart, do hope we shall prevail on your behalf. Because that way you shall be free, of me at least, and I, in turn, shan't have to suffer any longer your hideous attitude toward me and everything. At that, you intervene. Jodario's eyes burn with fury, but then she calms herself. I shall see you at the wagon wheel. I swear that one. Well, moving on. There's something sparkling down there. Be right back. Ooh. You and Hedwin walk in silence for some time as he conducts a customary survey of the area. Well, my friend, no signs of howlers. As Jody would say, no sign of anything at all. Oh, that is just... I've just been giving... Oh, shit. I've just been giving lots of thoughts to everyone that Wolfert told us. In another couple days, one of us may be gone all of a sudden. Or, I don't mean to put it that way, one of us could go free. You're on our way back one by one, as he said. I want you to know something. The others and I, we talked it over, and when the time comes, we want you to decide. Decide who gets to go, if anyone. This might all be a part of Wolfert's plan, but we got here thanks to you. And even though I'm worrying right now about us splitting up, I guess if Wolfert has his way, all of us will meet up on the other side. And won't that be a day? Worst case, we keep failing in the rides and be stuck down here together, just like this. 2 of you walk on in silence for a time. When at last you return to the wagon, head over towards sea again. Thanks for the company. I think I'm better now. It means I'm 70 all this, my friend. Ooh. Make bands gather at Scribe's Gate where the single narrow trail to the summit narrows even more and falls under an archway carved of stone. Come along now, everyone, and prepare to speak your mind when you are called. Frankly, most of you still lack enlightenment, but we may pass together. Much how we act as with a single heart and mind during the rites. Well then, lead onward, Tarek. Please, follow me. Removing his hat, the lone minstrel approaches the gate. You and all the others follow. When the last of your companions nears the arch, you notice something standing high above, who then appears before you. She has lone minstrel first. Is that you, Tarek? It is. Greetings, Celeste. And how was your rest? Too long, Celeste. See, your work has piled up in the meantime. You bring this many to the gate. Aye. Then let us make this quick. She gestures to the rest of you. Now, each of you in turn, state who you are and what you seek whilst crossing Scribe's Gate. Help, I hate working here. What happened? Do as she says, please, without questioning. Your fellow exiles exchange glances, but quickly comply. I'll start. They call me head of the deserter. I've come here seeking freedom for myself and my companions, in my case, so I can return to be with the one whom I love. The woman bids him forward. The lone minstrel prompts Ruki to speak up next. I am regarded by the name of Ruki Retail. I just want to get out of here, I guess with my chums preferably. Go see Mama back home. I am Captain Jojario. I do not truly know as yet what I am seeking here. Oh, my name is Gay. I am here, and I am here, I think, because the scribes have called to me. It must be them, because if not, then who? Sir Gilman of the Sea Dominion at your service. This knight is on a quest to find his honor. He lost it at a certain point. Amita Thane, I'm only here because my sister's here. Then as Wolfer steps forward, the one called Celeste raised her voice. You, I recognize you from the Nightwings of the past. You are not clad in the raiments any longer. I would know why. I had my chance already. The Nightwings that now stand before you. I travel with them as a pilgrim now. I see. Then state why you are here, as have the others. My name is Wolfer Sandalwood. I seek liberty for each of us, so that one day we all might stand shoulder to shoulder on the other side and bring our freedom to the people there. That's just you, for there is no one left to go. Alright, Lexi, are you watching? Lexi. What am I? Am I a crippled scholar? An old farmhand? A war orphan? Or do I not know who I am? Who else is here? Who's in chat right now? Whoa, there's actually a lot of people in chat. What the heck? Cannot for the life of you recall a time before arriving at the downside. Details of the Commonwealth are scarce within your mind. Perhaps you wanted to forget that place. The one called Celeste continues to examine you, expecting you to add to your response. The companions you have met here who have helped you to survive and to find kingship in the downside. Your priority is to ensure that they achieve their goals. That is all you wish for now. Rim regards you for a time, then nods once and waves all of you by. The 8 scribes bid the Nightwings welcome here, go forth with glory. And Tarek, I Celeste, be on your way as well. The lone minstrel bows his head and puts his hat back. He does not look back at her. What's going on, dude? From the top of Mount Alodiel, you can see the distant downside before you. You think on the many thousand leagues you cross to reach this point as the sky grows dim. It's the last, right? But how many are there? Jadariel, Headwind, Ruki, the Imp, Gay, the Knight, the Harpy, me, and Boulder, oh, whatever his name is, Wolfred. Jadariel appears to be prepared for whatever it is to come this night, though it is not yet dark. She's already in her raiments. Headwind joins her, also looking ready. Any sign of Ruki? No, none as yet. Complained about a chafing at the collar of his mask. Our freedom might be hinging on that collar then. I am certain that it is. Let's share a laugh together. The three of you exchange glances, but nothing is said or needs to be said. Soon, if Wilfred is to be believed, one of your companions may regain his or her freedom. Hey, what I missed? Am I late? Is it starting? Is it starting yet? Easy, Ruki. You got a little time. It isn't starting yet. How fare your struggles with your mask, retail? Feeling a lot better, thanks. Just had to smash it repeatedly against the wall for a little bit. Put some of the old nerves to bed. There for good measure. Though this is really happening, huh? One of us might be getting out of here, like, soon. By dawn, in fact, if all goes well. If all goes well, that's one way to look at it, I guess. What are you getting at, retail? Well, it's just, we might be breaking up the band here, people. If one of us gets out, that's been bugging me a while now. Thought we were all getting out of here at once. You to look at you. Some of us, we might not be getting out of here at all. No, not if I can help it. We made a promise to each other, each of us, the four of us, we're all getting out of here. I care about the others too, I do, but we've been here from the start. I want you to know my promise is to you, and I believe you'll do the same for me. So it's like this, if any of us gets out, great, but it's just a start. We're going to do whatever it takes there. On the other side, to make it so the rest of us can get back to you. What, you think they're going to build a bridge down here if we ask nice or something? I don't know what it's going to take. I just know we have to try. So Dario, I'll turn to you. Reader, we shall find a way. She nods to reassure you and to reassure herself. Ricky nods his head in turn, and Hedwig's gaze never once falters. Well, my friends, I think it's just about time. Let's go. One by one, they turn towards the door. They follow slowly and awaits a vital step in your quest for freedom, yet you feel in your heart that it shall only be the first. Bruh! I feel like I have to go through 8 rights for every character on my team. So I have how many characters? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Plus myself is 8. I have to go through 64 rights. That's what I'm feeling right now.
Hey guys.
So, just so you're aware, I know how come you're here, how come you made it all the way up here. Oh, I know, alright. You're here because I got the lowest prices and all the downside, am I right? And some of the new stuff I got in stock, you're gonna get a lot of value there, an awful lot. Not afford that. But I just want these. What? 30? Give me that. Here.
Velotion ties.
Let's go. Is everyone prepared, Hedwig? Yes, though several of us have another question that's been troubling us. You need but ask. You said one of us is going to return to the Commonwealth with the Tempers in the rights this night. What happens with the whale? Hedwig, my boy, don't you see the paths of freedom and the paths of enlightenment are one and the same? Do you intend to stray from the path? No. Then you have nothing to fear, but let me be much more upfront with you. Should you be defeated by the Templars this night, then one of them shall end up going free instead of one of you. It is as simple as that. What then is to be done? The very same as if we achieve victory. We await our next such opportunity and make the most of it. Tonight our plan is set in motion. We are united in our cause. We shall look as ever towards the stars for guidance and seize upon our future chances just as they arise. So look up, my boy, and set aside your doubts. It is time to take great strides along the path.
Many years have passed since last the Nightwings gained the summit of the sacred mountain and stood upon the fall of Solium. You are to be commended for your guidance, reader, but only if you can prevail in this liberation rite. Here you stand to gain much more than some enlightenment. Your adversaries are none other than the Templars. I trust they need no introduction. Soon, one among you shall regain their freedom.
Pyres burn, and each of the triumvirs is present and prepared. I concur, the pyres burn, and each of the triumvirs is present and prepared. The anointed one of the Templars, come forth now and declare yourself, and pay any respects that you have unto your adversaries, the Nightwings. A massive demon swaggers into view. He reaches for his mask. You know who I am already, but look at what we got here. The damn Nightwings decided to show up. Almost figured we were never going to see the day again. 6 out of so many ranks. Hey, you! He indicates to Dario. She scoffs back at him. Lose the mask. It's one of our own in ages, not in these damn robes. Dario's hesitation is almost imperceptible before she moves her mask, just as her adversary asked. Satisfied? Whoa, you must be new. Darius, who puts her mask back on. Enough talk. Ha, I like you curly horns. Tell you what, once we put out your lights, you come along with these guys. We're gonna have a spot open. Only shame is I ain't gonna be around to show you a good time. I should rather cut out my tongue. Oh, you don't mean that. Our kind, we ought to stick together. Now, come on! Darius does his mask back on as his allies snarl at the rest of you. Have the Nightwings reached a decision on whose behalf they shall conduct the right? Peter, this is it. The first commander whom you choose shall be anointed to go free this very night. If you prevail, the other two in the triumvirate shall lend their aid. As you may know, only the most enlightened in the rights are eligible to go free. Not all among you may be ready yet. Now, Nightwings, I would have your decision.
Who most deserves their freedom?
Wide.
Eradita. Minsa setaroste.
Now, who among the Navy shall complete your triumvirate to stride along?
Who shall stand with her? Brutally.
Sure, no pressure, right, sister?
It is done.
Are you just so prepared, Tarek? Aye, Celeste. Then let us all begin. What do you do? What do you mean, what do I do? Oh, what does Lexi do? She works at a boba place / Thai food place. Nightwing's been waiting an awful long time to get out of this hole. Try and stop me.
Commence.
What? Oh shit, 130? I fucked up. Bro.
is up. Fear not the purified flame.
Alright, here we go.
The Nightwings now are closer to achieving victory. Ignatius banished.
Fuck.
Stifled effort. Almost
What the
pity
fuck?
transpired there. A stroke of luck is all. Brilliantly done. The rite is nearly ended. Banished all of them. All of the Nightwings banished.
Oh no. Oh no, 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 no.
Oh dear.
Wow.
And there it is, at last. The Nightwings proved their worth.
Holy.
An outcome which left little room for doubt. Thus ends the liberation rite. And thus the scribes have chosen the exile appointed by the Nightwings shall be free. Absolved of all misdeeds, return to glory in the Commonwealth. Her adversary and all others shall remain to carry out their rightful sentences.
God, what a joke. We should have had this. You should have had this. Got all rusty. You've been waiting so damn long. Damn it. Damn it. Nightwings. Be seeing you around, I guess. And next time you ain't gonna be so lucky. For all this time. To get to the rest of you. I never thought this day would come. I have all of you to thank for this. For doing this for me. The life that I recall back at the Commonwealth was at times difficult, and I am much older now. I know that not what I shall find on my return. However, I know this: if that place still is like the Commonwealth I left so long ago, then I shall strive to make it better, for as long as I retain my strength and breath. Here's my family. She disappears in the shiver pool, though you can still hear her voice, though faintly now. Very well then, reader, all of you for now.
Godspeed, Captain Jodariel. The 8 scribes are ever merciful. By their grace, the cycle of the rites may soon commence again. May the scribes have mercy on us all.
So there's so many different ways the story can play out. I don't know what I'm going to do without her here. Well, look on the bright side. It's one less mouth to feed. We'll see Jadariel again if we persevere. Our journey's now begun in earnest. We'll just need to make a few last preparations while we're here. What about the stars? Can we afford this time? The time? About that. Reader, go see for yourself. Night sky over Mount Lodiel is much darker than you would have expected. Your thoughts are with Jadariel as you look towards the heavens.
Estrale Tasivestas. Alibrale
As the book foretells, the chance we need to make ready for what lies ahead. There's a haven south of here we'll travel to at dawn, and when the stars decide to shine for us again, we'll be ready. Mark my words. You find Hedwin on his own after Jadariel's liberation. You said straight away what is on his mind. The two of them were close through much of his life. He looks up at you, but his familiar smile is nowhere to be found. I'm sorry, my friend. I should be in a much better mood right now. It's just, I can't believe she's gone. Then he shakes his head. Listen to me. I'm talking like she's... He falls silent again. You can tell he needs some time to himself right now. I'm trying to leave. Wait, hold on. Don't leave me here just yet. First of all, my friend, thank you. I don't like to think of it in quite these terms, but out of all of us, I really hope she'd manage to get out of here. She's been here the longest. Not to mention, I'd probably be dead 10 times over by now if not for her. What's more, maybe other than Volfred himself, I have a feeling she's really going to make an impact on this plan of ours. Back on the other side. Just the same though, I am going to miss her. You and Hedwin share some memories of Jadariel for a time, though it grows clear to you that he needs some time alone. Thanks again, my friend. I hope that one day all of us can meet again. Jody, she'd be happy on that day, I bet. It is very late now. You part ways after bidding each other good evening. Good morning, my girl. The place I noted earlier. Let me illuminate the way. Wilfred leads all of you into a calm and quiet clearing tucked away inside one of the mountain's hidden folds. All about you see a variety of strange items and equipment. You find Volfred seemingly lost in thought, but then he turns to you. Greetings, reader. This wagon and I, we have many memories together, and I could not help reliving some of them just now. I suppose some aspects of my past might be of relevance to you, given your role. If there is something that you wish to know, you need but ask. He asks Volfred about his past in the Commonwealth and how it is he came to be in the downside. How rather forward of you, my girl. Most whom I have met during my travels here have been reluctant to approach the subject of one's history before one's exile. Nonetheless, I am happy to tell you. As a reader, I assume you are familiar with the stamping press. I owned and operated one. I took issue with the Commonwealth, the ban on literacy, the interminable wars against the High Wing remnants. I spread the truth about it all with my machine. Under pseudonym, of course. Still, I knew I was putting myself at risk, and sure enough, my stamping press was eventually discovered and burned to the ground. I, however, managed to elude capture for a while, but not for long enough. Here in the downside, I chanced upon the Nightwings, who were searching for a reader. In that respect, my past, I think, is similar to yours. Anyway, that is the long and the short of it. Now then, was there anything else? You expressed interest in knowing more of how the Nightwings came to be here, and Volfred's past connections to the group. I've been connected to the Nightwings almost since the beginning of my days in exile. They found me, in a manner, as I understand, quite like how Hedwin and the others found you. Back then it was a smaller group than we have now. I joined an exile called Arissa and another known as Oralek. Once in a while, we let little Tizo stand with us as well. He is rather older than he looks. The other triumvirates we stood against, they feared us. Only the Temperance presented any threat to us, and in any given right. But there was a terrible accident. Arissa, we lost her, and Oralek, he was my friend. He fell from Mount Olodiel. We lost him as well on the night when he was to be free. We were reckless, hasty, and I was powerless to stop any of it. I blame the rest themselves, the circumstances that put us into danger. The downside has claimed many lives, yet this, it was too much. I vow never again to don the mask and raiments. I had the black wagon cleared and buried, such that it could not be used again. If the Nightwings would rise again, it would be under different circumstances, under new leadership and toward a different purpose. That is all I wish to say of this, my girl. Yes, Volfred, about his history with the lone minstrel, whom he knows he seems to know quite well. Tarek was there with the Nightwings when they took me on. His manner has always been as much as how you've seen. Although he is somewhat more cheerful now than I recall back then, if you could believe that. I think our plan has sparked a little fire in him. He serves the Rights and the Nightwings. I have tried to ask him of his past before, but he seems rather reluctant to speak of it. Though it is plain that he's not from around here. This being the downside, I respect his wishes for some privacy. Nonetheless, although I do not know too much of him, I count him as a friend. I lost track of him for some time, though it was he who first informed me that the Nightwings had returned. He and Tizo were instrumental in our meeting. It's been good to see him doing relatively well. Anyway, was there anything else you wish to talk about for now? Likewise to you, reader. Be well. Feels bad. Everyone, the amenities are modest here at Moonlight Alcove, but I suggest that you get comfortable. We may be here for some time. As for myself, I have some business to attend, so please leave the wagon in my care for now. It shall be ready by when you need it next. May I have a moment, reader? Lone Minstrel finds you poring over the Book of Rites, as has been your leading through your stay at this abode. Begging your pardon, but there is something you may wish to see. Please follow me. Look forth, reader, madame. The stars shine like you have never seen. Once more the path towards salvation is revealed, but now something's different. Each prior time mission started to show to you a single path, but now several rites availed themselves to you at once. The stars urge that we go to the Pit of Millith, a long way off. Wilfred, sir, how are we to reach the Pit of Millith in due course of time? You know full well, Tarek. Preparations are complete. Please ask the others to gather their belongings, rest, and then assemble at the wagon there at dawn. We shall be departing at that time. As you will, sir. The cycle begins anew. As the years advance, you'll find there ought to be fewer rides, this time until once more we are to traverse Scribe's Gate. Exactly how many, it is difficult to say, but our next chance at liberty presents itself much sooner than before, so let's be ready for it. Now, then, see you in the morning, reader. Next morning, Wolfert calls everyone together before the black wagon. This old wagon is more than it appears. With Gertrude's aid, it escorted you across the sea to me. Now it shall escort us anywhere the stars require. Come and see. Something shows about the wagon's interior. What looked before to be old cracks and signs of age now expose various intricate components once hidden from view. You are the Nightwings. You should travel in their customary way. It turns to you, indicating levers and devices marking symbols from the books. Now, reader, whenever you're ready, you may take us up. I'll show you how. And everyone else, hang on to something. Can I fly now? Oh shit! After having soared into the sky, the black wagon remains aloft somehow. Oh, by the scribes! Hi, I'm back. I died for a bit. What I missed. I asked what happened and why you hate working there right now. The Nightwing sail the skies again, wheresoever the stars may call for them. There is one castle outside provides full locales suitable for landing. Though we should be able to find at least a couple landing places next to where we're going. We'll then make way by land or sea toward our destination. Now, without further ado, let's proceed. I can fly now. No. Shut up. Whoa. What is this? The gloom hangs thick above the pit of Millith and all around the great secret of adversaries here again, reader. Many in the dust I believe it to be nothing other than a foul den. They take the tales of Islach Astralborn to be mythology embellished through retelling over time. You have met others such as Witchwood Mildhay, who believe otherwise, although whichever their beliefs I know of none who would go near the place unless the stars demanded it. Thus shall your coming right against the Pyre hearts take place in complete secrecy as always the rights have. I've sent my agents to repay her for assisting you and to send her our regards. The old wagon must have been in need of some repairs. What's this?
Martiu cumpra. Igriata ligaratus.
Oh, there we go. See? Now is there all the other pages. Once I too roamed free. I remember well those days of which I was called chief. Traveled all the world over on my four good paws and I was well adored. I wanted to go stronger. Here at last I shall not mince my words. This place shall either harden you or kill you. It shall haunt you with old memories. I see now. Sir Guildman is shivering there after Black Weather made a voyage to the skies. Master Reader, this knight is very slightly out of sorts is all. He merely appears terrified, but he assures you that his seeming cowardice is but an optical illusion in this case. Pemitha overhears and enjoys you. Flying's not for everyone, Sir Knight. This knight heartily concurs, though how anyone at all can stand it, he has yet to understand. Well, let's see. What's it like to swim the waters of the Sea Dominion? Ah, those glorious murky waters engulfed in hideous warfare, to be sure, but otherwise a joy to cut across, to feel the coolness of the waves beneath one's gill slits and the like. Though this knight is not accustomed to his life above the surface. Flying is just the same, Sir Knight. It resists those of us not born to it. I in turn wonder why your seas are like, but the thought of swimming fills me with disgust. Though I haven't had to swim and you now have to fly, that's very brave of you, and you handled it better than some hard fledglings I've met in my day. You'll get used to it. She departs, but he said Sir Gilman is feeling better after the exchange. Nice. Good job, buddy. I'll be right back. I'm gonna get some food. I'm home. I'm back. With noodle soup.
Cresceronta.
So I'm gonna bring back Koloba. Can you bring me back a Jackie bean milk too with sweetened honey, please? With boba. Please. Hey guys, where's your friend, you know? The big one with the horns, like sprouting, stuff like that. Something happened there or what? Heard a crazy story that she just flown out of here or something, anyways.
Only quite nice. Quite nice. Mama sanctifies.
Which ride is this? Which ride am I doing? Oh, Master Reader, this knight did not see you there just now. Such was his preoccupation with the task at hand. Now that this knight stands prepared, he has no misgivings whatsoever when it comes to battling his ex-triumvirate. Please consider letting this knight participate, for he has honor to restore.
Reader, ever persevering, aren't we? Well then, rejoice, because the cycle of the rites begins anew. Perhaps you'll liberate another soon enough. Your chosen adversaries here shall be the Pyre Hearts. Reduce their flame to ash, just as you did when last you met. Now, who exactly shall oppose them?
Guildman, still not abandoning your new friends like all your other duties and responsibilities? So the Luge wrestles with his mask for a time. But this night is most surprising you have the courtesy even to show yourself. You speak of courage to the Luge, but this knight has little else to say to the likes of you. But that figures, Guildman. You are no knight at all. You are a teasy minnow swimming in the sea of minnows many, many times your size and with much more honor too. And so they goes over Sir Guildman. But just as soon as it fades, Sir Guildman slips away.
shall stand together here this night. Sir Gilman. Rookie. Gay. The choice is cast.
Those Pyre hearts are so cruel to our friend Gilman. I don't think that should be allowed. Come the Night Wings. To show this not how you defend the honor of that miserable minnow in your harbor. Whom you harbor. On guard.
Begin. An inauspicious start. The orb hath left your clutches.
What? Bruh.
Tis what the scribes ordain. Sir Deluge has plunged into his adversary's pyre. Now then. With grace.
This game just got a lot harder. Damn.
You don't. Wherever did the Night Wings go?
Bruh, chill out.
Shame.
Holy shit, dude.
Too bad.
Bruh!
Glory to the scribes. There it is.
Wow.
Resplendent. Flames of freedom.
I can't.
And long goes Sir Gilman into flame.
What?
And it is done.
Oh my god.
The Pyre heart prevail. Meanwhile, their adversaries wallow in defeat. Perhaps your fortune shall be better next time,
Sararam, hello. Sararam, hello.
Bask now in the wisdom of the scribes. The moon-touched girl has greater understanding than it seems. Desperate for honor, Sir Gilman may yet learn something. The might of the sea sojourner. Until the next right.
What happens if you lose?
Dum Kiravaras. Istare dust. Mostra temere.
I still need one more exile.
Lire miliat mesugarium. Torpedo miliat. Sasuprecta sombrisatemlo, ovara tempuriliat. Temporalis.
Onward and forward.
Saron videos.
us.
Cugre solicem. Instrus sanctis. Igrages aretometas.
The scribes. I think that if I listen carefully, then I can hear them calling out to me.
Ramas emptis.
Perisol.
Ventio me francis.
Audirias me?
Easy. Easy peasy.
Noxalas! Cogitia.
Masenta menuscarage. Terepaloge.
Sinan matucem?
Did I imagine all that, miss? Because I hope I didn't.
Perisol.
Wow, what is that you have there? I'm missing someone. Oh.
Sempre misere. Tarata.
A spotted slur. These noodles are fucking annoying. They don't stay on my fork.
Sevature. Terevasta. Tata cogita. Yaramitage. Recostafara. Seramiscus.
Let's go another right. Okay, I'm good. I'm good with food. Let's go, next right.
Mo, Masemta face. All a great taste.
Shut up.
But it's a television now, we see.
Commence the right.
Good evening there, you exiles of the Night Winds. The 8 scribes summon you to the Hulk of Orus. The triumvirate you stand against shall be the Accusers. Snuff out their Pyre's flame and show your worth. Now prepare yourselves. Destruma liberage.
Hello, what's up, Jared? Welcome to the stream, my dude. Come then, my accusers, for we face again none other than the spawn of the accursed imp, Howl of the Swallow. Let us show him now that he is a disgrace. Enjoying Pyre? I am enjoying Pyre.
Who shall conduct the rites?
I want somebody with a big presence.
Nightwind.
Shiru-sama.
Gay.
That's fine.
Ramita?
Now.
I don't like the way that Lando spoke to Tizo. Tizo, my friend. Nightwings, the wicked fiend you serve is an affront. He denied my rightful freedom in my moment of triumph. I shall never forgive him, or any of you.
Now begin. Your
No way.
adversaries did not hesitate. Good. Righteous fire.
He chose Jodariel first. It wasn't really on purpose.
Too bad for that one.
Wasn't really sure what I was doing in this case, honestly. Fuck.
Another banishment.
Hello? I'm stuck. What the fuck? Fuck.
Remember everything that you hold dear. How comical.
What the fuck?
Glorious. A banishment.
Fuck.
Now to the flame where Pyre weakens. Do you believe you can prevail in this?
Oops.
Magnificent.
Nice job. Yeah, it definitely seems like hard mode. Actually, I think I'm playing on the normal difficulty. This game is just... I think this game is just hard in general.
Well cast.
Oh wait. Fuck, that was... I...
Almost.
Fuck.
Your Nightwind plunged into their fire.
Okay, we're good. I got this.
Once more like that, and we are finished here.
Ah, I fucked up.
So close.
Bruh.
Wake you up.
I fucked up.
And it is done. The Nightwings prevail again.
We did it.
'Twas the will of the 8 scribes which kept their flame alive. The ceremony is complete.
Squeaky ha. Blast. Where did he go? Where did he go? That infernal limp is it is a monster in disguise, a fiend. Come forth to torment me until the day I die.
is much to learn from this experience. The rite awoke great understanding within
You know, with all
Druki.
this rights business, there's been this one real fancy move that I've been mulling for a while, and I think I've just finally got how I could pull it off.
Flash of inspiration for next time. Until the stars align.
Until the stars align. After overcoming the occasion on the right, the time has come for you to switch stars again to remember where the next shall take you. I'm gonna go north. So we're to have another brush with Tamitha. Perhaps she'll spare me yet another moment of her time. She's here because of me, and I am here for her. Tamitha Thane, a harp of the High Wing remnant, raised from birth to excel in outwitting and outmaneuvering her enemies. She seems driven by her hatred for the Commonwealth. After retreating to the mountains centuries ago, the harps refused to join the Commonwealth, and those who will touch it boiled over into raids or skirmishes or all-out war. This isn't Siege. You're right, Austin. It's fucking Pyre. I actually was thinking about taking a break from Pyre to play Siege, if you want to play. She once hatched ambitious plans to overthrow the Commonwealth, breaching its defenses so her sisters could raid down untold destruction. On the darkest night of the year, she led a daring infiltration mission deep into her enemy's lands. It almost worked. However, she was betrayed by someone very close to her, someone branded a Commonwealth sympathizer, Tamitha. Tamitha was caught, clipped, and subsequently exiled as a prisoner of war, but being trapped within the downside only stoked her fury. I wound up in here not too long afterwards. Anyway, it's complicated what happened between us. What I did for her own good, and that's all of our sisters. Though I'm beginning to doubt that Tamitha will ever see it that way. We'll see, I suppose. But for now, I'd best try and casual sleep on Mabel. Pleasant dreams then, darling. I'll be on in half an hour, probs. Alright, we can play then. In half an hour. Let's go. Next right. If you wonder what might have happened had your paths not crossed as you consider what to do with the remains of the afternoon. Judge the sparring contest. Who among you has the wherewithal to face this night? Being in the untamed flora of Needlefield makes this the perfect time for a quick jousting competition. Sir Gilman says he just needs a partner. One of your companions step forward. You wish to fight somebody, little knight? Then come. Let's see what you can do. At this, Sir Gilman launched into a litany of instructions detailing the specific methods of sea dominion ceremonial combat. At last, the two competitors take their position as they rush toward one another. They collide and flail away, trading blow for blow. It all seems rather senseless. When at last they stop and catch their breath, Sir Gilman approaches you. This night, would have you choose the victor of this bout, Master Reader? Who prevailed? You have no idea how to evaluate what you just saw, but you think it best to humor them. declare the winner is none other than Sir Gilman. He beams with pride. It seems this night yet retains something of the ancient methods of his kind. Sir Gilman is fuming in anger over something so much that you are hesitant to approach him, but you approach him anyway. Exiles, too light a sentence for this night. You know, see then seizes up. He begins acting rather nonchalant, as though his outburst did not just transpire. Oh, greetings to you, noble master reader. What brings you to this night this afternoon? Maintain a gentle tone with him, ask whether there is something he might wish to discuss. Sir Gilman perhaps could benefit from talking through his woes. He stands there for a time, silent and dejected, but then, Master Reader, this night cannot escape the horrors of this past. It seems that you would hear them, and you have this nice apologies ahead of time for burdening you further with his troubles. Having said that, here then are the troubles you requested. You are, of course, familiar with the siege of the Spiral Sanctum, but this night, the memory of it is like a wound which will not close. This night stood there on the front lines whilst the highway remnants descended upon us. So furious was their assault that our chain of command was ruptured instantly. We have received Dominion. We required orders to perform our duty. Without such orders, why, we surely made a very easy target there that eve. One by one, then two by two, they picked us off, becoming bolder, some of them shrieking with laughter all the while. This night, he saw his comrades cast aside like sea flies. How I survived, he does not know for certain even now. Perhaps it was that he attempted to pursue and to detain his own knight commander, whom you met when you first met this night. That cursed Sir Deluge. If not for his own crab and cowardice, the Spiral Sanctum might have held at least a while longer, but instead we were routed. Rendered spineless, both in form and deed, Sir Deluge was first to turn and flee as our chain of command crumbled. And as for this knight, he failed to catch his knight commander. He must have looked a coward too. Thus came the time for penance, and this night, why, he insisted on the only course of action reasonable. He insisted on the sentence at the downside, and as you could plainly see, his wish was then fulfilled. How absurd that he should re-encounter his old knight commander here soon after. Thus did this knight become obliged once more to Sir Deluge. We took to the waters in the Sea of Solace, where soon we met the Pyre hearts, a triumvirate exclusive to our kind. It was plain to see what they lacked were withal, and Sir Deluge they thought he could provide it. The leadership they sought, and his was too much of a coward to decline. As for this knight being of the Sea Dominion, he had little choice but to comply, or so at first he thought. When he encountered you on the Night Wings, something awakened within him. With so little honor left to lose and so much left to gain, it became eminently clear that this knight stood a better chance within your ranks than those of Sir Deluge. And there is little left to say. This knight cannot escape his past, and yet he chooses to believe that he was spared that day, not merely by coincidence. Perhaps under King Ordis yet has plans in store, in which this knight may play a part. This night, he clings, however, vainly to that hope. Whew! That was a lot of reading. Let's go, harpy bitches!
No, gasting faz. No sympathize. Tati Valita is?
The afternoon is just beginning to give way to nightfall as you and your companions finish making preparations for the coming rite. Though through all the ceremony, you realize Pemeth is nowhere to be found. The last anybody saw of her was shortly after Blackwing came to rest here at the Glade of Blue. She returns just as you are beginning to plan a search for her. Sorry to worry you there, reader darling. Just getting a little antsy is all. Had to go and spread my wings a bit and shake away the nerves. She's holding something back. Don't you get in my head, I'm telling you the truth. I'm telling you the truth, damn it. Damn you, reader, get out, get out, get out! Anyway, it looks as if the show's about to start. I shall be in the field with the others. Even at the departs, you see she is right as the stars above begin to shine. And if she's about to face her sister time after once again, you see that it is a very private matter between them.
Carithus. sum corevara.
Behold, the Titan stars.
Oh.
Endrigar, the widow.
I see.
Limbless Erizek. Islak, Astralborn.
This is like super hard mode. Okay, I get it. Let's just see how hard it is.
The Titan stars. Burning remnants of monstrosities felled by the scribes themselves. Dare you to stand against them in their fury? Dark is the knowledge that you seek there, reader. Best focus on your adversaries, keen as they are to confront you once again. Put out their pyre first, and show them the glory of the Night Wings. Now then, make ready for the right!
The winged exiles of the Esses take position opposite your own companions, and their leader soon asserts herself. Pamitha, come forth, no trickery this time. She appears as asked, though remains silent as her blessers studies her for a time. Pamitha then reaches for a mask. You look weary to me, sister. Oh, too little sleep, I guess. I do get rather anxious sometimes on the night before one of these things. It can be a lot of pressure. Understandable. Soon enough, Pamitha could sit such a tone light as ever. So, given further thoughts on my proposal then? I have. And I think that now is not the time for talk. Besides your comments there, surely you give them pause. Even now, they must be questioning your loyalty. What? But I'll come with the stammering, Pamitha. It is very unbecoming, you know that, and you be sure to tell those comrades of yours what you propose to me.
The rite shall begin forthwith. Edwin.
Lords.
Gay. Very well.
Attempts more like succeeds. Bruh, I lost twice already. I mean once. I lost once. I lost once. Also, hi Eric. It's been a while.
Now begin.
Fuck. What? Oh! Bruh! Fuck! Ah!
Woe is you. triumvirate stands unopposed. The Nightwings assert themselves thusly. Now to the flame. So it is.
Bruh, why do they both move? Fuck. Oh no.
Your flames grow weak. You have it. As per the sacred law.
As per the sacred law.
That's it.
Fuck. Fuck.
Your pyre weakens.
Oh shit.
All for naught. Gay plunged into the fire.
Oof.
Well, now
Ah.
that was exciting. Tamatha has plunged into the fire.
Fuck, dude.
Yes. Stand not in glory's path. How very sad for the essence.
Bruh, chill out.
You'll have to do better than that. All vanished. Bask in the purifying flame. Now. Beauteous.
Okay, I got this.
Someone prevail already. And it is done.
I did it.
The Nightwings prevail.
All three titans.
The scribe
Fuck.
showed them a bit of favor in the end.
Welcome back, Strice.
The rite is ended.
You win, blood sister, you win. I don't suppose that means you'll reconsider. You know that I cannot. You were always obstinate. But in that regard, and all those which count for anything, you are inferior to me. Remember that. What you offered is meaningless to me. I shall free myself without your help, or that of anyone. Now then, farewell. Wait, what of your comrades? The essence, you must need them at least. Mincing my words as ever, Pamatha. Know that I love you in a way. Is that what you wish to hear? But my purpose is plain, and you stand in its way. You are fools to think my freedom is my goal. My freedom is a means towards an end, the likes of which you never would abide. Do you think you could sway me from my purpose, Pamatha? No, I think that you'll struggle to destroy the Commonwealth no matter what it takes. No matter if in doing so you are destroyed instead. Just so then you understand me after all.
The rites do tend to teach something of trust.
Komugi, are you still there? Who's Komugi? Who that?
Until the next rite.
Until the next right. Thanks for all the bits, tries. Good work back there, my girl. Though I'm afraid I must pull you away from any revelry. But there's something you should see. Please join me outside. Look forth, the golden star reveals itself to us once more. Indeed, somewhere deep in the infinite dark, a single star shines brighter than the rest. Excuse me, Tripper, do you not remember Hunter x Hunter, the girl at the end with... Oh. Fuck. I forgot, man. The rats are calling you again to the fall of Solium, where one among you may go free should you prevail. It is as we discussed, the cycle of the rats is beginning to turn more quickly. Perhaps the scribes themselves have taken notice. Fortunately, having more frequent opportunities to free ourselves is now unwelcome to our plan. I suppose it's good for everyone, including the dissidents who will oppose us next. Getting to Mount Alodiel ought to be a little easier than before, at least. We should be able to make landing near to some of the old monuments of the scribes. Let's support that dawn. Woo! Despite Hamada's mental conditioning, you can tell something is troubling her. She won't listen to a word I say, not one damn word. If she were my blood sister, I should think I'd hate her guts as much as she hates mine. She shakes his head. I should apologize to you and everyone. I sought out Tamatha without asking your leave. Figured I would rather seek forgiveness and permission, you understand? Tripper is 1 bit equal to like $1. It's equal to 1 cent. My attempts with Tamatha didn't amount to much, as you well saw, so at this point I'm hopeful you'll be more accepting of apologies than she. Go tell me something, reader darling. Do you suppose I'm going to betray you? You may know better than I do at this point. You express Tamatha that you not viewed her efforts to make peace with Tamatha as being contradicted to your larger goals. You understand why she did what she did. She says nothing for a while. That's kind of you to say, darling. May the others see it with such generosity, but if they don't, you need but tell me to depart and I'll be on my way. However, I have a promise that I wish to make to you. Let me stay and I'll see this through with all of you, no matter where we all end up. I'll be on the roof a bit, I think. You take care too, darling. I got pages. Bruh. Yo, I don't like that nose blow. That's a trip. You need me to take care of you. Don't worry, I'll pack my bags and head to Vegas. I'll take care of you. Alright, do this, tries. I'll make soup and I'll sing you lullabies. Alright, here I go. I'm waiting. I better see you soon. Look at me and blowing my nose. See that? Blowing my nose. This is... Why do you have all these bits? Have you been watching ads?
Andare Varkos.
Hello again, old friend. I hope the stars are comforting to you. These nightwings are as strong as of spirit as I have seen. Please look after them. Thanks for all the bits, tries. We're almost up to $1. You're almost there. On the way to somebody pass some monument to the other king orders, and Rookie happens to take notice.
Vatsaberas.
This is on my 2018 year look back at League profile that I put Gangplank Q over 770,988 times. Damn! Minster leads you toward the archway where his counterpart awaits. The exiles of Nightwings have returned. They have. Greetings, Celeste. She all but ignores him and motions to the rest of you. Now then, each of you in turn, please state your name and what is it that you seek whilst crossing Scribe Cave. Please, do just as she says. Everyone steps forth, one after another, much like before. Rookie passes through the gate. Sir Gilman passes through the gate. Gate passes through the gate. Amatha passes through the gate. Chizo passes through the gate. Hadwin passes through the gate. Wolfred passes through the gate. No one left to go by you. You step forward and declare yourself as you did before. The guardian scribe there regards you as with a stoic expression as she addresses all of you in a formal manner.
Salutium, Salas. Recarabala. Sevar. Barosta. Renamnok Salas. Are Ligaratus.
Heartily concur.
Meseritas. Samsarataliam.
I'm gonna use Tizo in the next one.
Mo, Rookie, she forge.
Let's fucking go!
Aż narysy prawdys. Nesenta Gerafasiem.
Ligeratus tamta.
Some fidemistas.
Well, I have faith in you, my girl. And lo, even the stars agreed on this account. So at the interview with the creator of Gris, it says Gris is the daughter of the statue. Gris passed away and her mom is dealing with depression. He also says he laid a secret cutscene in the game, the ending where you claim the sentiment signifying your return to heaven. Oh, fuck. Is that real or not? Do you want me to link the secret cutscene? Yes.
The Nightwings have returned unto the fall of Solium, at which the scribes first formed their sacred union. At stake this night is freedom and prosperity. But only for one exile who prevails in this liberation rite. Your many adversaries all did strive to earn this opportunity. 'Twas the dissidents which earned it. Who shall be absolved is up to all of you.
Fires right into the chamber prepared.
Volunta loriga.
Real pleasure to be here, mates. Truly, Barker. Ashpots call me Barker, though. Alright. By the by, it was a real pleasure getting here, you know. Oh, man, so terribly sorry to offend you there, Lassie. I forgot we got the stars above up there to make me watch my language. So let's get one thing straight, Lassie. I don't even bother for your sacred master, so you take it and you shove it. Me and my pack, we're here for just for the last. You got that? The other side ain't any better than this one. We ain't interested in your freedom. But just the same, we're gonna get it. Take it from those wee little babes. They're so antsy for it. Yeah, that, you Nightwings, you better put up a good fight here, or I can be happy. Understand? Right, come on then. Let's hurry up and get the damn thing started.
Ligeratus tamta.
Who would you set free?
Unworthy? Hey, cutie. Wow, hi, Kevin.
Gay.
Oh, you mean me? I thought I get to go home, but the scribes, what if they still want me to stay?
Who shall strive for her? Rilke. Tizo.
How are you? I miss us. I'm good. You know, just playing some Pyre.
It is done.
Alright then, babe. No more waiting, no more hard to battle. Let's rip them to shreds. Let's go, let's go, let's go!
Commence.
About time we got this last of business out of the way. Hey, Greentail! Ricky looks on in silence. There's nothing in response. We gotta beat him, we gotta beat him, we gotta beat him. Look here what it takes, look here what it takes, look here what it takes. Seems the pressure of the liberation rite is getting to him. Don't think I done forgot a little arrangement there, Greentail. Though, how about I make you another deal? I'll get out of here tonight and you're scot-free. That's right, because I ain't gonna even care a lick about you once I'm gone. Now you just think on that while my pack and me go wipe the floor with you. Fuck. 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 Chill out, bro. What in the? All right, mate. So this got gone right funny with that orb, so I can tell. Better laugh it up, but you still can't, eh? Oh fuck. Oh fuck. Fuck. Oh no. What? No way.
Unfortunate.
Bruh.
And there it is at last. The Nightwings proved their worth. As for their adversaries, they did not. Thus ends the liberation rite. And thus the scribes have chosen. The exile appointed by the Nightwings shall be free, absolved of all misdeeds, return to glory in the Commonwealth. Her adversary and all others shall remain to carry out their rightful sentences.
What a joke here I was thinking we were gonna make him craft all this. Come on, mates. I've had it with this stuck up place. So let's get out of here already, eh? I can go home. I think this means I can go home. She shuts her eyes. By the scribes, by the scribes. What will happen now to you, to all of you? Can you not come with me? No, no, they say not yet. The scribes, they say not yet. Although I think your time will come. Your time will come. And I will wait for you because I don't have friends back home. At least I didn't used to, so I want you to come join me there, okay? But now the scribes are calling me, and so goodbye. Bruh.
Godspeed, Moon-touched one. The 8 scribes are ever merciful. By their grace, the cycle of the rites may soon commence again. The 8 scribes gave their freedom so that we may yet have ours.
Return to the wagon after having prevailed against the dissidents of the liberation rite. Not too shabby, people! We succeeded in liberating Gay, who returned to the Commonwealth in glory. We did what we could. With each liberation rite, we strive to advance our plan. A brighter future awaits at the end of our path. For now, we must persevere. Speaking of which, reader, I take it you have seen the stars, or should I say, the lack thereof. You ever did. What's for the skies, all of this is darkness, following the liberation rite. Now stars illuminate themselves to guide you further on your path. And let us go once more to Moonlight Alcove. I have an errand I must run. Besides, once we arrive, best we recover now and make our way southward at first light.
You once again find yourself amid the hidden splendors of Moonlight Alcove. Here you can await the time until the stars deign to shine for you again. Bide your time. Wait, I'm pretty sure I had a...
Maritio Kumpra. Nalara Terensa.
Ooh.
Malukastes.
Let's go, Headwind. What is this? Oh, I was watching the secret cutscene from Gris. Apparently, that game had a lot more deeper meaning than I thought, and it made me pretty emo. No man such as Headwind have well balanced abilities and the rights. Blah 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 blah.
Rama Farushen.
Listos.
Itrare. Geratilste pasta.
Whoa! Alright, so this is gonna be hard. Fuck. Chill out, bro. Oh. Whoa. Oh, fuck. Oh. Got it. Let's get gay up in here. Yo, Koji. Yeah, actually, I just set gay free. She literally just got liberated. She's not... I can't play her anymore. No, fuck! Wait, then what about Jodariel? Jodariel is... She got liberated too. She was the first one to get liberated. Bruh! We playing Siege or not? Yeah, we'll play Siege after this. Fuck. Damn it! This is hard. Alright, one more. Fuck! No, bitch! Oh my god, really? This game. Later! Let's go, Headwind! We did it!
Nice. Headwind is now on lights and he's next. I'm gonna send him next. I'm gonna liberate him next. Alright. Alright.